Farmers and Merchants Bank, The French Scene, Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus, Greenway Equipment, Harry's Rapid Lube, The KD Shack, Konechny Insurance, Lane, Lexicon, Max Prairie Wings, Pico Foods, Petrus Auto Group, Pearson Company, Prairie Implement, Producers Rice Mill, Progressive Tractor and Implement, Ritter Communications, River Valley Tractor, Southern Bancorp, Stedman's Ace Hardware, Stuttgart Tire Service, TechStream High-Speed Internet, Urgent Care of Stuttgart, U.S. Irrigation, and Wilkerson Jewelers. Now let's go to the stadium and join the voice of Stuttgart Ricebird football, Lynn Keller.
On a crystal clear and absolutely gorgeous Friday night for high school football, we welcome you to far northwest Arkansas, to Gravette, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds have traveled to take on the Gravette Lions in round one of the Arkansas State High School Football Playoffs. Hi, everyone. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside my good friend and broadcast partner, Brent Whitman. And, Brent, I've done a little checking in the last week that we knew that we were coming to Gravette. And by my calculations, this is as far as the Ricebirds can travel in the state of Arkansas and play a Class 4A team.
No doubt about that. If they traveled any further west, they would be in Oklahoma. Any further north, and they would be in Missouri. Any further northwest, they'd be in Kansas.
That's exactly right. It's a long ways up here, but I tell you, it's an absolutely beautiful setting here. And those of you that have an opportunity to watch on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebird YouTube channel that is being manned tonight by Chris Armstrong, Andrew Skinner, and Nathan Skinner helping us out here as well. You're going to see a beautiful picture here from Northwest Arkansas. It is a field turf field, and it's one of those fields similar to what Warren has in that it has the alternating light green, dark green stripes every 5 yards, plus. And, Brent, I don't know that I like it necessarily, but here's those orange end zones again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, and we're playing a team with orange and black as well.
I know it. Yeah. I know it. But here we are in the playoffs, and the Ricebirds glad to be here and look forward to a great night here tonight. They left this morning about 10:45. Nice fanfare through the city. They went by the other schools, the other public schools in town, came down Main Street to a lot of fanfare, and even all the way out as they came around the bypass, lots of horns honking and wishing the Birds well. And the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band has made the trip up here as well. And I'm telling you, that's a lot of bodies when you consider the football team and the band as well as the support staff and all of your coaches. That's a lot of bodies to move halfway or more than halfway across the state.
Yes, it is. You know, it takes a lot of, teachers and parents, involved in that as well. And, you and I talked about off air how many buses we saw coming down the hill on our way up.
Yes, we in Russellville passed a bus from Valley View, and we were almost just coming out of Conway and passed one from Springdale going towards Cabot. And so lots of trips, lots of long trips across the state here when it comes high school football playoff time. And even though the Ricebirds are making one of the longest ones, it's just the third longest one in Class 4A.
Right.
The second longest one is Mena to Wilson Rivercrest, and the longest one is Ashdown to Blytheville.
Yeah, and that is about as far as any schools can go in the state. Not just 4A.
Right.
That is all the way southwest to all the way in the northeast, all the way across the state. That they probably had to leave on Tuesday.
Yes, exactly right. Well, we've got good football headed your way here tonight. A couple of teams that are very similar on paper. The Stuttgart Ricebirds with a 7-3 overall record, 4-2 in conference. The Gravette Lions 6-4 overall, 5-2 in conference. And when you look at their schedules and the games that they've played and how they've won and how they've lost, very similar to the Ricebirds. So it's a good matchup between a couple of number 3 seed teams, the winner of which will more than likely get the opportunity to go to Wilson Rivercrest next week. And, of course, that's not official until Rivercrest plays their game, of course. But hopefully before the night is out, we'll know that. And hopefully we can report that the Ricebirds will be moving on. We've got a good game ahead of us here tonight. We're going to break down tonight's game. We'll talk about last week's big win over Ball Knob that set the Ricebirds up with the number 3 seed. We'll also take a look at the Gravette Lions and see what the Ricebirds can expect And we'll get started on that on the Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show, and we'll get started on that in 5 minutes.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 45 years in Stuttgart. We are honored to be part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's is joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check out Freemeyer's at 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
No appointment? No problem. If you need medical care right away, visit Urgent Care of Stuttgart, where you can walk in without an appointment and get help without a long wait for a wide variety of illnesses and injuries, from stitches and broken bones to allergies and colds. Urgent Care of Stuttgart is conveniently located at 22nd and Park Avenue. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more, visit facebook.com/Urgent Care Stuttgart or call 870-672-0911. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick? Get seen today.
Today comes only once. It is a day of opportunity. What is done with this day will play a big part in determining the future. I am Renata Jenkins-Bowler with Roller Funeral Homes. That is a pretty bold statement, but a true one nevertheless, because every day is filled with opportunities taken or missed. At Roller Funeral Homes, we look at each day as an opportunity to prove ourselves worthy of the trust that you have put in us for so many years. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
Vehicles are expensive, so protect your investment at Stuttgart Tire Service, 1111 South Park Avenue in Stuttgart. Tires, flats, batteries, balancing, alignment, and more. They offer top quality service you can count on. Stuttgart Tire offers roadside assistance for vehicles of all sizes, including agricultural equipment, and their top-of-the-line alignment machine can handle up to 1 tons and dualies. They carry Bridgestone, Firestone, and Mastercraft, brands you can trust, and tires to fit your budget with snap financing available. Stuttgart Tire Service at 1111 South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-0111.
The season of giving is here. Luckily, Santa has a new tool this year. From John Deere apparel, toys, tools, and more. GoGreenway.com has something green for everyone under the tree. No sled needed. Our elves will ship these gifts directly to your door. Cross off your Christmas list today at GoGreenway.com. Greenway Equipment wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at WilkersonJewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Hi, this is Carrie Seaman with the Katie Shack. I'm excited to tell you about the incredible holistic healing options at the Katie Shack. We've expanded our services to create a complete holistic healing practice all in one place. At the Katie Shack, we've teamed up with Dr. Travis Wiley, a chiropractor and nutritional expert who specializes in addressing the root causes of today's health issues. Dr. Wiley uses cutting-edge techniques and a natural approach to tackle health problems and chronic illnesses. But that's not all. Our dedicated team offers a wide range of services to complement your healing journey, from deep tissue massage to lymphatic drainage, pain management, and more. We've got your well-being covered. If you're ready to take control of your health and experience the proven methods that have helped countless members of our community, give us a call at the Katie Shack, 870-873-4300. Schedule a consultation with Dr. Wiley today and start your journey towards a healthier, happier you. Your well-being is our priority at the Katie Shack.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we welcome you to the Freemeyers Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show tonight from Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas. We are in far northwest Arkansas for those of you that may not be familiar with Gravette. And this is the first meeting ever between these two teams, and they meet here in the first round of the state high school football playoffs. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman, also Chris Armstrong, Andrew Skinner on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebird YouTube channel, and back at the station manning the board for us tonight, Evan Watson, along with Elizabeth Barnett, and we are set to bring you Ricebird football here tonight. And we should have a good one. As we mentioned in the open, these are two number 3 seeds. The Stuttgart Ricebirds, the number 3 seed out of the 2-4A conference, and the Gravette Lions, the number 3 seed out of the 1-4A conference. The Gravette Lions coming into tonight's game 6-4 overall, 5-2 in conference. Stuttgart Ricebirds 7-3 overall and 4-2 in conference. Let's take a look at the Gravette Lions and how they got their record. They started out their season at home losing to Pea Ridge 38-14. They beat Enola, Oklahoma at home 37-0, and then they closed out non-conference play at Prairie Grove, which was a former conference member. Prairie Grove has since moved up in classification. They lost to Prairie Grove 44-22. They opened, they opened conference play at home to the preseason favorite Elkins Elks, and they lost 41-20. Went on a 4-game win streak. They beat Lincoln at Lincoln 36-34. They beat Huntsville at Huntsville 55-14. They came back here to Lion Stadium, beat Berryville 56-0. Then they beat Green Forest at Green Forest 42-8. They lost at Ozark, who ended up being the number 2 seed in the 1-4A conference, 42-19. Then they beat Gentry at Gentry 58-35. Now, if you heard Coach Price on the Coachy Show a little bit earlier, I made the comment, I said, Coach, it looks like all of their games were decided by big numbers. The only one game that was close was the Lincoln game, where they won 36-34, but all the rest of the games either won or lost by 3 or more touchdowns. And he said, well, the game at Ozark was 21-19 in the fourth quarter, and Ozark scores about 3 touchdowns in a matter of a minute or two, and on kind of a freaky deal there. And, of course, Ozark, one of the top teams in Class 4A, and certainly one of the best teams in the 1-4A conference as well. So certainly Gravette has the ability to play with lots of folks out there. They have scored 359 points so far through 10 games, which is an average, of course, of 35.9, and they have allowed 256 points, an average of 25.6 points per game. Now, comparing that to Stuttgart, Stuttgart has scored 319 points. Again, Gravette had 359, so very close there. Birds averaging 31.9 points per game. And the Ricebirds have allowed 246 points, an average of 24.6 per game, again to 25.6 for Gravette. So really, when you look at their scores and even their scoring and their defense and everything, these two teams pretty even on paper, Brent.
Yes, they are, but they've kind of gone about it 2 different ways, where Stuttgart has more of a pass-first offense, whereas Gravette likes to run, and run heavy. And that Lincoln game you mentioned, I believe that is where their starting quarterback went out. And then they had to move a receiver in there, Gabe Holmes. Now he's 6 foot 221, so he runs their offense well, and he has been shown as being tough to tackle. So the Ricebirds are going to have to wrap him up tonight.
He's going to be hard to get on the ground. There's no question about that. Interesting also that Gravette and Stuttgart were both preseason picked to finish third in their respective conferences, and both finished right where they were predicted.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that doesn't happen often. We were kind of thinking Stuttgart might slide up into that number 2 spot. Boy, that 1-point loss to Heber, and and we slid back down to 3.
That's right. We made a long trip tonight because of that, too.
That's right, because of that. We could have had a home game tonight.
That's exactly right. Gravette has just completed their second consecutive 6-win regular season, but they've struggled in recent years, Brent. They had 2 1-win seasons in the past 5 years. Coach Kelby Bohannon is 20-32 in 5 seasons at the helm at Gravette. He likes to run a little bit of spread offense mixed in with a heavy ground and pound attack, and also they use a 3-4 defense. The Stuttgart Ricebirds came into tonight's game by virtue of a big win last Thursday, a week ago last night, against the Ball Knob Bulldogs. The Ricebirds scored on the first play from scrimmage, and it looked like it might be a quick night, Brent, but Ball Knob had a little something to say about that, and the Birds ended up just winning by 7, 28-21.
Yeah, they did. 4 turnovers for the Ricebirds, several penalties as well, and kind of an ugly game for the Ricebirds. Yeah, just a 1-touchdown victory. But if you look at the stats, the Birds rolled up 334 yards to only 137 for Ball Knob. But now, of course, big for Ball Knob was that defensive touchdown.
Yeah, they had a scoop and score. And also, and we didn't talk about it a whole lot, but at the time they had a pick 6 that was called back for a holding.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and looking at Caden Price's stats, he was 17 for 21 for 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions.
Yeah, and those 3 interceptions, and Ricebirds put it on the ground as well. And, of course, then the one that we mentioned, that scoop and score, was really a backbreaker there for the Ricebirds. But, Brent, they overcame even the turnovers and came away with a win against a scrappy Ball Knob team.
Yeah, they did. And Ball Knob was driving there, going for the tying touchdown, with about 3 or 4 minutes left, and just turned it over on downs, and then the Ricebirds were fortunate enough just to run out the clock.
Absolutely, and come away with the win. The Ricebirds again finished the season with a 7-3 overall record, 4-2 in conference. And we're going to make a little adjustment here on our technical end of it. We have swapped microphones here, so folks bear with us here.
Broadcast locations earlier, too.
We did. That's exactly right. We'll talk about that coming up a little bit. But right now, the Gravette Line Marching Band has made their way out onto the field, and we are set now for the national anthem and the invocation here at Line Stadium. So we'll step away here on the Freemeier's Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the final standings in the 2-4A conference and where all those teams will be playing tonight. And we'll get back with you on that in 5 minutes.
Score big with the fastest internet in town from Right Fiber. Our new 5 gig internet is a game changer. Stream, play, and work online with no penalty flags for buffering, lagging, or slow connection. Right Fiber is your internet MVP, keeping all your devices connected all the time.
5 gig, 5 gig.
Get championship level connection for your home with 5 gig internet. Because when it comes to online speed at Right Fiber, we play to win.
Looking to enhance your sewing skills? Explore the French Seam at 2015 South Berkel in Stuttgart. In early November, they're offering an exciting lineup of sewing classes suitable for different skill levels. Sew a paper doll blanket, an original creation with changeable outfits. Try your hand at creating an anti-grace bag from knot and thread designs. Feel the holiday spirit with a nativity bench pillow. And master the art of trapunto with embroidery on a beautiful pillow or wall hanging. Don't miss out. Join the classes and elevate your sewing game with the French Seam in Stuttgart. Call today to register 870-673-8156.
We're Pearson Company, and we can build you the pre-engineered steel building you need with features to reduce energy and maintenance costs, yet custom designed exactly to your requirements without added cost or extra time. Whether it's a complete turnkey project for your office or factory or a warehouse, Pearson Company offers you more for your building dollar. With over 30 years of time-tested experience and professional service, you can count on Pearson Company. Pearson Company, 209 North Berkel in Stuttgart. Call 673-6984.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Driven by our mission to deliver power you can count on, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas go to work every single day on the X's and O's of delivering reliable and affordable electricity to our home field, Arkansas. With over 2,000 employees on our team, our game plan begins and ends with their dedication across our 17 electric distribution cooperatives that cover more than 60% of Arkansas. They are our most valuable players. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. The power to deliver, the drive to win.
This is Kelsey Konechny. Open enrollment for individual health insurance begins November the 1st. Do you have the best coverage option for you and your family? Let your local hometown agents at Konechny Insurance work for you. We can price your coverage with major carriers in Arkansas and the marketplace. Get the personal attention you deserve at Konechny Insurance. Call us at 870-673-9249. Konechny Insurance, 102 West 7th Street, Stuttgart.
With power and versatility, the Kubota M7 tractor is built for hay and forage work. Up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, easy-to-use controls, all-day comfort, and your choice of a 30x15 semi-power shift or Kubota variable transmission. And rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your hometown Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
River Valley Tractor. Great products at great prices from great people. With 8 locations, they're right in your backyard. Visit rivervalleytractor.com or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
I'm Rex Nelson. As a native Arkansan, I take pride in our state's natural beauty. And as someone who has been in all 75 counties, I've seen how prevalent litter is across our state. It's time for people to clean up our state for those who live here and to enhance Arkansas's image for those wanting to visit. Let's clean up Arkansas. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to do your part and get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lone Oak, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit techstream.net.
Join us at the Get Happy Holiday Party, November 4th to 11th at Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. During this special week, when you buy a base, you'll receive a limited edition holiday attachment. You'll also enjoy a fantastic 20% discount on your entire Happy Everything purchase. The Get Happy Holiday Party is November 4th through 11th at Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop at 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Make your holiday season a Happy Everything season at Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop.
And we welcome you back to Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas, site of tonight's first round state high school football playoff matchup between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Gravette Lions. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman, and we're glad to have you joining us tonight for Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. And for those of you that have access to it, also on the EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebird YouTube channel. We've got the sights to go along with the sounds that we hope that you enjoy tonight. Chris Armstrong, Andrew Skinner, Nathan Skinner running our live stream tonight. Evan Watson back at the studio running our board along with Elizabeth Barnett. And we are glad to have you joining us here tonight for Ricebird football. The Birds, as we mentioned in the last segment, finished their season with a 7-3 overall record, 4-2 in conference. We talked about the Ricebirds missing that number 2 seed by really a defensive touchdown against the Heber Springs Panthers, and that set the Ricebirds on the road here tonight. Normally a number 3 seed in high school football playoffs gets a home game in the first round except for one conference, and this is just the cycle where our conference is the one that the number 3 has to go on the road, but we're matched up against another 3 seed, and that is the Gravette Lions. Looking at the 2-4A conference final standings, Harding Academy 10-0 overall, 6-0 in conference. Heber Springs finished the regular season with a 6-3 overall record, 5-1 in conference. The Rice Birds, as we mentioned, 7-3 overall and 4-2 in conference. Ball Knob, 5-5 overall, 3-3 in conference. Lone Oak, 3-7 overall, 2-4 in conference. Riverview, 1-9 overall, 1-5 in conference. And then Cave City, 0-10 overall, 0-6 in conference. Looking at the scores from last week, in addition to the Rice Birds' 28-21 win over Ball Knob, Harding Academy beat Cave City 40-9. Heber Springs beat Riverview 41-0, and Nashville beat Lone Oak in non-conference action 62-7. Which sets up tonight's matchups. Stuttgart at Gravette, a couple of number 3 seeds mixing it up tonight. Gentry is at Harding Academy. That's the number 5 seed out of the 1-4A conference. They're taking on Harding Academy, of course, the number 1 seed out of the 2-4A conference. Lincoln is at Heber Springs. Ball Knob at Mayflower, and Lone Oak at Malvern. And so should be a couple of interesting games tonight. And really, Coach Price said in the coaches show, if you heard it, Brent, that pretty good chance that the 2-4A conference could go 4-1, he thought, maybe tonight.
Yeah, they could. You know, Lone Oak there is the only game where they probably don't have a real good chance to win, but all of the other 4 teams have a very good chance to win, so it could be a good night for the 2-4A.
No doubt about that. And we should have a good one here tonight as well, as the Stuttgart Rice Birds are set to take on the Gravette Lions here. The Rice Birds getting ready to load into their big inflatable run-through, and the cheerleaders are down there with the flags as well. The Gravette Lions also have a run-through that they're going to be coming through, and then they'll come through a paper run-through that their cheerleaders have set up for it as well. Let's set the stage for you here. The field is a field turf field here at Gravette. It's just a couple of years old. It has the alternating light and dark blue striping on the field. Every 5 yards it changes from light to dark. The end zones are orange, and in the south end zone it says Gravette in white letters, and then in the north end zone it says Lions again in white letters. The goalposts are bright white, and here come the Stuttgart Rice Birds as they come through their run through, following the cheerleaders with the flags. Here come the Gravette Lions onto the field as well. The Stuttgart Rice Birds in all white tonight with maroon helmets. The Gravette Lions in all black with orange trim, and they've got a lion logo on the side of their helmet. And we are just about set for first round state playoff action. Brent, who are our captains for tonight's game?
All right, for the Gravette Lions, number 4, Jace Arnold. Number 30, Kyler Austin. 42, Josiah McGee. Number 71, Morgan Dagley. For the Rice Birds, number 13, Ross Atkinson. Number 62, Nikeel Bradley. Number 72, Dylan Duncan. And the Rice Birds will receive the opening kickoff going from the south to the north, or our left to the right.
Want to thank you for listening to the Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus Rice Bird pregame show. Freemeyer's, located on 2nd and Main in Stuttgart, locally owned and operated. Charles Freemeyer and the gang will take great care of you. Price match guarantee, so no fear of paying more than you could get at one of the box stores. But then the great benefit is that local hometown service. Freemeyer's, located on 2nd and Main in Stuttgart. Give them a call, 870-673-6426. Hey, football season's a great time for that new recliner. Go see them for a Lazy Boy recliner at Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus. The Gravette Lions move up, they kick it, and the Rice Birds are going to call for a fair catch at the 34-yard line. That's where the Rice Birds will have it. First down and 10 starting off, and I believe on the fair catch was Keaton Byers, yes. I believe.
Yeah, yes, it was. Number 22, the freshman Keaton Byers, made a nice catch there, and the Rice Birds will start off at the 35. Good field position for their opening drive.
Here come the Rice Birds from the far hash mark, moving from the left to the right, as Brent said. Kane Price, the quarterback. Rice Bird marching band making some noise in the background. Price takes, he fires out, he's got Sparky Clark complete inside the 35, and he's going to be wrestled down as he crosses the 35 out to about the 37. Short gain of a couple. It's going to bring up now 2nd down and 8. Ball moved to the near hash mark here at Lions Stadium in Gravette.
Birds trying to set up that little inside screen to Clark, but that play just took too long to develop.
Here come the Birds. Kane Price, quarterback. Single back standing to his right. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Now he looks, and he's going to tuck it down and run. He's across the 40, 45. He's got a first down out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Move the sticks for the Rice Birds, the first down of the ball game.
Yeah, a nice gain there for Kane of 10 yards. He didn't see anything downfield, just tucked it and ran.
Nice job by Kane Price at quarterback. Birds huddle, now break the huddle. They send QT Johnson and Deontay Clark wide to the left. Jamarion Hort, I believe, wide to the near side.
Yes.
Single back in the backfield. That's Jawan Terry standing to the right of Price, the quarterback. Price takes a snap, fires it out to QT. Got it at 45, midfield, into line territory. Down close to a first down. Going to be maybe a yard or two short. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark him just shy of the 45 of the Gravette line, so it's going to bring up now 2nd down and short for the Rice Birds.
Yeah, nice play on first down. QT Johnson, 8 yards.
The Gravette line's in all black with white numbers, got a little orange striping on their shoulders and their pants. Price takes, hands off. Juwan Terry following his blockers over the left side, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be close, but I think going to be maybe just a tick short of a first down on the far sideline. Let's see where the official marks it. Yeah, it's going to be about a half a yard short. It's going to bring up now 3rd down and about 2 lengths of the football, Brent.
Yeah, 3rd down and short now, and I see Braylon Tolliver checking into the backfield as that lead blocker.
Little power package there. Lines up at a slot on the left. Wide outs on each side. Price now checking. Moves Terry to the right side. Play clock's at 10. Plenty of time. Moves him back to the left side. Calling for the ball. Takes. Hands off. Into the line and hit shy of a first down. Going to lose about a half a yard. Hand off Juwan Terry. He tried to find something over the right side, and he runs into a big beef of the line of the Gravette lines, and it's going to set up now 4th down and about 3.
Yeah, the Birds kind of had trouble getting set up on that play, and it's kind of threw everything off. But now Kane Price back out on the field. It looks like the Birds just may go for it here. Definitely we'll try that hard count.
Yeah.
See if you can draw them off sides.
4th down and 3 from the Gravette 46-yard line, just underway, no score. 9:24 to go, opening quarter. Back to pass, looks, fires, and it is going to be incomplete. It looked like that Deontay was going to come down with it, and then it looked like it might be picked off, but it ends up hitting the ground. The Gravette line's hold. They'll take over on downs.
Yeah, Clark was open that time on a quick slant, but pass was just a little bit high that bounced off of Sparky's hands and into the hands of one of the lines, but then he got hit and dropped it. But they will take over in good field position at the 46.
9:18 to go, opening quarter. Rice Birds first possession. Got them 1 first down and then turned it over on downs. Here comes the Gravette Lions on their first possession. Good field position from their own 46-yard line. Shotgun formation, handoff. Coming out of the backfield, turns the corner, got some room across midfield into Rice Bird territory and up past the first down mark. Give him 12 on the first carry from scrimmage for the Gravette Lions.
And that is number 30, Kyler Austin. Yeah, and he picks up 12, as we talked about in the pregame. They are a run-heavy team, and we're going to see a heavy dose of number 30, Austin, and the quarterback, number 10, Holmes.
Gravette is huddling up. They break the huddle. As Brent mentioned in our pregame show, the quarterback started the season as a wide receiver, and their starting quarterback went out with an injury midseason, and Holmes has taken over. And timeout, Gravette wants to talk about it. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Stuttgart Rice Bird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
The season of giving is here. Luckily, Santa has a new tool this year. From John Deere apparel, toys, tools, and more. GoGreenway.com has something green for everyone under the tree. No sled needed. Our elves will ship these gifts directly to your door. Cross off your Christmas list today at GoGreenway.com. Greenway Equipment wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back to Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Gravette Lions are hooked up in the first round of the Arkansas State High School football playoffs. Coming out of the Gravette timeout, quarterback's going to keep it himself after faking to the back. He gets it into the line, gets it down to the Ricebird 39-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. He's going to bring up now 2nd down and 7. Stuttgart Ricebird football powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Petrus with 2 locations, 19th and Main for Chevrolet and GMC. And out across from Max Prairie Wing for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus. They've got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Gravette quarterback fires out, and he's got a man complete, catches it just right at the shoestring level, and he's going to have a couple on the play. Looks like he's going to get down to the Ricebird 35-yard line. It's going to bring up now 3rd down and 3 for the Gravette Lions. Ball moved to the near hash mark. The Lions, again, dressed in all black with orange trim and white numbers, moving from the right to the left.
At 3rd down and a long 3 here, but you got to think that this is going to be 4-down territory for Gravette if they don't pick it up here.
They break the huddle. 2 backs along with the quarterback in the backfield. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Sends a man in motion. Going to hand to him on a speed sweep, trying to get the corner on the right side. He does. He's got a 1st down. Needed about 3. He got 4 yards. Yep. Moves it down to the Ricebird 31-yard line and move the sticks for the Gravette Lions.
And Lynn, that was a speedster that Coach Price talked about, Caden Brown, but the Ricebirds did a pretty good job that time, but he just got enough of the 1st down.
This is the 2nd speedster with the last name of Brown that we've run across this year.
Right. Caden Brown and Parker Brown for Heber.
Here comes Gravette now from the far hash mark. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the Ricebird 31. Quarterback fakes in the line, fires, and it's going to be almost intercepted. The ball bounced around. Looked like one of those beach balls that they throw in the stands, and people keep bouncing it up. I thought for all the world the Birds were going to come down with it. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, Jake Hayes knocked it away at first, and then Jalen Casey had 2 hands on it, but I think he got it batted away from him as well, and then it just kept getting batted around before it finally fell incomplete. So 2nd down 10.
From the Ricebird 31-yard line. Gravette Lions break the huddle to the line. 2 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field, 2 to the right. Quarterback's just going to take the handoff, keep it himself over the right side, turns the corner, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Gravette Lions. They strike first in this first round state playoff game.
31 yards. That was Gabe Holmgren. And we talked about him in the pregame. He is going to be tough to bring down. 6 foot 221. He is a load back there, and he showed good speed there once he got around the corner. Carson Connection, he tried to shove him out of bounds inside the 5, but he just tight-roped it into the end zone.
On to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it looks good, and it is. And the Gravette Lions with an early 7-0 lead over the Stuttgart Ricebirds. We're back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Are you looking for a place where your educational journey can truly thrive? Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. At SAU, it's not just a university, it's a supportive community dedicated to your success. Explore the accredited programs SAU has to offer, led by experienced faculty who are passionate about your growth. From business and biology to education and engineering, SAU provides a comprehensive educational experience. Join the legacy of excellence at Southern Arkansas University and take the opportunity to shape your brightest future imaginable. Your journey starts in Magnolia, Arkansas.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community.
And we welcome you back to Gravette Lions Stadium in Gravette, Arkansas, where the Gravette Lions have just taken a 7-0 lead over the Stuttgart Ricebirds with 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Ricebirds took the opening kick, 1 first down, but then turned it over on downs after that. Here's the kickoff, and once again, it's going to be fielded by Keaton Byers. He takes it on the far sideline. This time doesn't call for a fair catch, But he does field it, gets the ball out to about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. That's where the Ricebirds will have it. First down and 10 on their second possession here of the night.
Yeah, the Gravette Lions avoided that interception on the play before the touchdown. And, it's time for the Ricebirds to answer here. And they picked up a first down on their first drive. So let's see if they can put something on the board here.
Kane Price at quarterback from the far hash mark, fakes to Juwan Terry, fires out into flats. It's complete, but stumbling to make the catch for the Ricebirds was number 6, Jamarion Horde. He falls forward for about 3, 2nd and 7 coming up from the Ricebird 41-yard line.
The Birds have not taken a shot deep yet, which is a little bit surprising, but they could be trying to suck in the D-backs a little bit and then take a shot deep.
2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Price takes a snap, starts to his right, now cuts back to the left. Nobody home over there. He takes off. He's got a first down. He crosses into midfield. Hard hit out of bounds on the far sideline. Don't see any flags over there, but great job. Kane Price doing it all on his own, Brent.
Yeah, Lynn, and that hard hit was Kane Price running over number 2 for the Lions. He absolutely trucked him at about the 47-yard line.
And that whole sideline of the Ricebirds erupted over there, congratulating him for that lick. 1st and 10 for the Ricebirds. Brent, been here before, 46-yard line of the Gravette Lions. Here we go. 1st and 10, wide outs on each side. Takes, hands off Juwan Terry, looking for a little room, dancing through the line, still on his feet. He won't go down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Move the sticks again.
There we go, Juwan Terry with a nice run of 12. Once he got through that initial wave, he kind of picked and danced his way down and picked up a nice gain of 12 yards inside the 35.
Here come the Birds from the far hash mark, moving from the left to the right on your radio dial. Wide outs on each side. Again, hands off Terry. Terry starting up in the middle and cuts it to the outside. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. He's down close to another first down. I believe he's got it. Let's see. They're going to mark it just about a half a yard short, I believe, Brent. Back at the 25 of Gravette. Moves the ball to the near hash mark. 6 minutes even to go here in the first quarter. Gravette with an early 7-0 lead over the Ricebirds, but the Ricebirds on the move on their second possession. From the near hash mark, Kane Price, shotgun formation, takes a snap. Now he's going to air it out long for Deontay Clark, and he got turned around backwards and the ball overthrown. It's going to bring up now 3rd down and less than a yard here for the Ricebirds.
Yeah, not much going on that play there. Clark wasn't really open, pretty well covered there, and the ball just sailed out of bounds. But third down and 1 here, so the Birds have 2 chances to pick up this first down.
Been there before tonight, too, as well. They had short yardage to go and got a loss on it. They're going to hand off this time, Terry. He's got the first down, no question, still on his feet, inside the 20, inside the Gravette line, red zone at the 19-yard line, and that's a fresh set of downs there. 1st and 10 for the Ricebirds.
6 yards on that carry. Good blocking around the right side, and the Ricebirds are in the red zone.
Here come the Birds, dressed in all white with maroon numbers and maroon helmets. Again, Juwan Terry lined up to the left to Kane Price, the quarterbacks. Deontay Clark split to the near side. Handoff into the line. Twisting and turning, and he just doesn't want to go down. He gets down to the 14-yard line. A nice gain of about 5 on first down.
6 carries, 32 yards for Terry Lynn. And, boy, he is off to a fantastic start on this drive, just punishing the Lions.
2nd down and 5. Here come the Birds. Break the huddle to the line. Juwan Terry lined up to the left for Price. Again, this time a little high snap, hands off. Juwan Terry just dancing through the line, all the way down inside the 10, inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go coming up for the Ricebirds.
He's got another 10 yards, Juwan Terry, and good blocking up front by that Ricebird line. The Ricebirds are knocking on the door.
Hustling to the line. Here come the Birds. Wide outs on each side. Ball's on the near hash mark. Hand off. Juwan Terry looking for a little seam. Just keeps his legs churning down to inside the 3, down to about the 2.
Yeah, two yards on that carry. It's going to be at about the 3.
Going to set him back at the 3-yard line. You're right, Brent.
2nd down and goal from the 3 here. Braylon Tolliver comes in.
Checking out for the Ricebirds is number 6, Jamarion Horde. Lining up wide left, QT Johnson. Wide right, Deontay Clark. Juwan Terry standing to the left of the quarterback. He gets the ball. He just keeps his legs churning, still digging towards the goal line, down at the 1.
Yeah, just inside the 2. I'm sure he got a great spot there, but it's going to be just inside the 2. He has another yard, 3rd down and goal now. From the 2-yard line, Ricebirds have to punch this in here.
No question about that, Brent. Got to keep it going. Got to hang on to the ball as well. Here come the Birds as they break the huddle. Again, send wide outs to the left. One to the left, wide side of the field, and here comes Coach Price onto the field. Timeout, Stuttgart. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community. They support the Lions Club, Fight Like a Kid, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is the helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Griddles, Traeger Pellet Grills and Pellets, and more, and get all the help you need at Stedman's Ace Hardware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Welcome back to Gravette, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds are looking at 3rd down and goal to go from the Gravette line, 2-yard line. Gravette with a 7-0 lead. 3:34 to go, opening quarter. Price, the quarterback, takes, hands off, Terry. Terry looking for a little seam into the line. He's not going to get into the end zone. The Lions are going to keep him out, and it's going to set up a 4th down.
Flags on the field, though.
There is flags on the field, Brent, and we just talked about that in the break. Hadn't seen a flag yet tonight.
One yet, but it looks like it's going to be on Stuttgart, though.
They're visiting with Kelby Bohannon, the coach for the Gravette Lions. Let's see what he chooses to do. It's going to either be 4th down and goal from the 1, and they're going to decline it and set up 4th. It's actually from the 2-yard line, so it's going to bring up 4th down, and he's going to decline the penalty. And the Ricebirds, once again, looking at 4th down.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Now
we've got some stoppage of clock here and play, and while the officials converge and talk about it. Want to mention, while we've got just a second here, look at the crowd across the way for Ricebird fans. Brent, I'm telling you, right. Arkansas County showed up and showed out tonight here in Northwest Arkansas. Great crowd. Ricebird Marching Band is here as well. And they're treated so far to a good football game here tonight. 2:51 to go, opening quarter. Gravette with an early 7-0 lead. Ricebirds with it, 4th down and goal to go at the Gravette 2-yard line.
Still not sure what the holdup is.
The officials have come out of their huddle now, and the gentleman in the white hat is moving back into position. So here we go. Gravette fans making a lot of noise on the near sideline. They're rattling the aluminum stands. Handoff into the line. Juwan Terry digging for the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Juwan Terry got a little extra push and gets across the goal, and the Birds are within a PAT of tying it up.
Well, Lynn, he did. That was second and third effort there by Terry, and then he got just a little bit of a push, I believe, from the offensive line, and he just got the ball across the goal line. But boy, that was huge for the Ricebirds. They had to have that touchdown. Dawson McKelvey on for the PAT now to try to tie this game up at 7.
Left foot, soccer-style kicker. Ross Atkinson is the snapper. The holder, Hayden Prine. Dawson puts his foot into it, and it's good, and we're tied at 7. The Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Gravette Lions first-round state high school football playoff action. We're back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 45 years in Stuttgart. We are honored to be part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's is joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check out Freemeyer's at 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Welcome back to Gravette Line Stadium in Gravette, Arkansas, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds have just tied this one up 7 apiece with the Gravette Lions. Round 1 state high school football playoffs. Dawson McKelvey puts his foot into it, gets a nice bounce. It's going to be fielded at the 32, back across the 35, and in a big pile of special teams Ricebirds, the return man's going to get up to near the 40-yard line.
First Ricebird there, Lynn, on the tackle was a 9th grader, number 63, Michael Thomas.
On the return was number 20, Jacob Gaylord, for the Gravette Lions. First down and 10 from the line, 40-yard line. Here comes Gravette. Ricebird defense digs in. Gravette scored on their first possession. They take handoff to the tailback. A lot of running room right up the middle. Big hole across the 45 out to the 46-yard line. On the carry, number 30, Kyler Austin.
Gain of 6 for Kyler on first down, 2 carries, 18 yards.
Moves the ball out to the Gravette 47-yard line. 2:51 to go. Opening quarter, we're tied at 7. Here comes Gravette from the near hash mark. Takes, hands off, number 11, trying to get the corner on the far sideline, and does, and he is off to the races. And he gets a push on the far sideline, but the Ricebirds, I don't know if they pushed him out or not. I don't think so.
No, they didn't.
He takes it to the house. 53 yards.
Yeah, they got 6 yards on first down, 54 yards.
54 yards.
Yep, and Lynn, that was a speedster, Caden Brown, and once he got the corner, it was all she wrote. 54 yards. 2 carries, 58 yards for Brown, and
extra point is up, and it is good. On the extra point, I've struggled to get his number. The angle that he lines up, I've not been able to get his number on the extra point, but Gravette, just that quick, 54-yard touchdown, have regained the lead.
Yeah, Lynn, we talked about it in the pregame. They like to run the ball, and they don't like to pass it very much, and that's kind of the situations that we needed to get them in. But boy, they have run it well so far in the first quarter. But now several games this season, they've got first half leads, but then they lose it in the second half too. Yep. So it is going to be a 4-quarter game here tonight, and it could just be a high scoring game as well.
And we don't have the kicker on our roster. He's number 23. We'll do a little digging on that. Here's a kick. It's going to be fielded by the Ricebirds at the 23-yard line. I believe that's QT Johnson. He gets back across the 30 out to about the 33-yard line. Ricebirds will have decent field position on their next possession, and they're trailing 14-7.
Well, number 23 is Brody Bohannon for the Lions.
And I wonder if he's related to the coach.
I think there's a pretty good percentage that he is related to the coach. First down to 10 for the Ricebirds at the 32.
Price, the quarterback, sends a man in motion, fakes to him. Juwan Terry's coming out of the backfield. He rolls to his left, looking. He's going to tuck it. He's going to get what he can on the far sideline over there. He's going to have some positive yardage, Brent. Looks like about 3 on first down. Good coverage downfield in the secondary by the Gravette Lions. Really has kind of sealed up the receiving core for the Ricebirds, but a nice rush by Kane Price gets 3, and the Birds now looking at second down and 7 from their own 36-yard line. 2:22 to go in the opening quarter. Gravette with a 14-7 lead. Price takes, hands off Terry. Terry a little stutter. Excuse me, that is
yes, Terry.
On the carry.
That's Terry.
I need to slip my glasses back on, Brent.
It was Terry. He's gonna have about 3 as he takes it initially around the right side, but stops and cuts it back around the left side. It's going to bring up third down and 2 now for the Ricebirds.
From their own 41-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds here in the first quarter moving from the left to the right. Gravette fans making a lot of noise. Back to pass, getting some pressure, chased out of the pocket. Looking. Now he fires, and it's going to be picked off at midfield, back across the 40, 30, 20, 10 and pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line, at the 9-yard line. On the pick for Gravette, number 20, Joseph Beam.
Well, that was one of the Ricebird receivers, Lynn, was trying to come back to the ball. I believe that was Horde, but 20 just cut right back in front of him as Price was under some heavy pressure. He tried to make a play happen there, and a better play was made by the Gravette D-back, and they are knocking on the door of going up 2 scores here.
They've got it first down, goal to go at the Stuttgart 9-yard line with 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. Gravette with a 14-7 lead, and as Brent mentioned, looking to go up by 2 scores. Quarterback with 2 backs in the backfield with him, 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback takes, hands to the tailback, into the line, and going to get down to about the 7-yard line. Gain of a couple on first down. Nice play by the defense for the Ricebirds. Good to see Konechny out there, Carson Konechny for the Ricebirds. After having surgery last week, he's out there with a cast on his hand. Very quickly, hand off to Brown, number 10, or excuse me, Holmes, number 10, the quarterback, keeps it, and he gets down to about the 2-yard line, bringing up third down and goal to go now for the Gravette Lions.
He fumbled to snap that play, but it didn't really slow him down. He took it up the middle for about 5 yards. And Ricebird just have really shown no signs of slowing down this offense so far.
Third down, goal to go for the Gravette Lions from the Stuttgart 2-yard line after that pick and return.
That's going to back them up 5. Lynn.
It will be.
Number 65 on the end here for the Gravette Lions. Went a little early.
So it's going to bring up now third down and 7. Third down, goal to go from the 7. For the Lions, ball's on the far hash mark. Lions here in the first quarter, moving from the right to the left. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gravette with a 14-7 lead and looking to add. They break the huddle and to the line. Again, 2 backs share the backfield with the quarterback. Pistol formation. Got a back behind him, 1 beside him. He takes, he fakes, got a reverse coming to the near sideline and trying to stretch it out all the way. The Ricebirds get him short of the first down, but there's a penalty marker back at the 10-yard line. Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, that was Caden Brown on the little flanker reverse. He was tackled right at the 1, but it's holding, and this is going to back him up.
And when he reversed field position, now right there was where the hold came in on that little reverse. So it's going to back him up 10 yards from the 7, should put it back at the 17.
It should.
And the official now makes his way, and he's marking it off. And he is going to set it down at the 17-yard line. So from inside the 1, Gravette's back to the 17-yard line of the Ricebirds. Third down, goal to go now. Great opportunity for the Ricebirds to get a stop.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
From the far hash mark, breaking the huddle. Got a slot on the left. Quarterback takes the snap, rolling to his left. Look, firing toward the end zone. And it's going to be picked off by the Ricebirds. Deontay Clark steps in front of the receiver, and the Ricebirds stop the drive.
Yeah, just an ill-advised throw that time by Holmes because Clark was running stride for stride with the receiver, and the pass was thrown right to Sparky. So, boy, the Ricebirds, with the help of those 2 big penalties, force that turnover there and keep the Lions off the board, keep this at a 1-score game.
Birds will have it now. First down with the interception occurring in the end zone and moves it out to the 20-yard line with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ricebirds, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Here's a little pitch to QT Johnson, and he's going to be slung down by his jersey back at the 14-yard line. Loss of 6 on the final play of the first quarter. The Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds 14-7 in round 1 of the Arkansas State High School football playoffs. We're back with second quarter action in 1 minute.
Looking for one-stop convenience to make your life easier? Look no further than Atlantis Coin Laundry and Car Wash in Stuttgart. They are partnered with Southern Starch of Dumas to offer professional dry cleaning services. Leave your delicate garments and special items in the hands of their experts for that fresh, crisp look. Drop off dry cleaning at Atlantis at 14th and Main in Stuttgart by noon Wednesday and pick up the following Thursday. Turnaround is 1 week. Go to southernstarch.com to see pricing and to set up a dry cleaning charge account. But that's not all. Atlantis also offers their wash, dry, and fold service Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And for those who love a sparkling clean ride, check out their top-notch car wash. Your car deserves the best, and they've got the best. Atlantis Coin Laundry and Car Wash is all about making your life simpler, cleaner, and fresher. Come visit them today at 14th and Main in Stuttgart and experience the ultimate convenience in town. Atlantis Coin Laundry and Car Wash, your one stop for laundry, dry cleaning, and a sparkling car. Clean, fresh, and convenient, that's their promise to you. Learn more about dry cleaning services by visiting southernstarch.com.
And we welcome you back to Lions Stadium in Gravette, Arkansas. Side of tonight's first-round state high school football playoff game between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Gravette Lions. The Gravette Lions with a 14-7 lead as we get set to start the second quarter of action. Ricebird football powered by Petrus in Stuttgart with locations out across from Max Prairie Wings. That's Petrus Auto Sales. And then down on 19th and Main Street, Petrus Chevrolet GMC. Petrus got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Kane Price takes a snap back, and he is going to be chased out of bounds and pushed down out of bounds, knocks over the down marker over on the far sideline, but it's going to be going to get back to the line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to bring up third down now and long, third down and 15 for the Birds, and the Lions, Lynn, are just kind of playing a deep cover two shell there, and the Ricebirds just can't get anybody open deep.
Here come the Birds. They break the huddle from the far hash mark here in the second quarter, moving from the right to the left, from the north to the south here in Gravette. Back to pass, now rolling to his right, looking, and he fires it short of the intended receiver. Looked like maybe, was that Juwan Terry, intended receiver on the far side, I believe.
I think so. Not a lot of time back there for Price, and that D-line for the Lions getting some good penetration and forcing Kane out of the pocket. So it's going to bring up a fourth down in the punting situation now for the Birds.
First punt of the night here for the Ricebirds. First punt of the game, period.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hayden Prine is going to be standing back inside his own 5-yard line, awaiting the snap. He's standing between the 3 and the 4.
Number 1 back deep, and I don't know why they don't have that speedster Brown back deep.
Here's a good snap, and the kick is
it's not
great, but it's going to – he kicks it away, and it takes a great Ricebird roll out across the 45 out to about the 47-yard line. So Gravette's going to start with great field position in Ricebird territory, but a good punt to kind of help get the Ricebirds a little bit of breathing room at their back, unable to do anything on their last possession.
Yeah, and we're sitting up so high here. I don't think that punt looked – as good to us as it was, because it was a little bit better than what it looked initially. We are high atop the stadium here.
This is, I believe, our highest perspective. It's a little higher than Mosley Stadium even.
Yeah. I mean, War Memorial would be the only one that's higher.
Yeah, that's right. And a fairly new facility here in Gravette as well. Here come the Gravette Lions. They come to the line of scrimmage, handoff into the line. And big running room inside the 40, inside the 35, all the way down to the Ricebird 33-yard line. First down, and Gravette having their way running the ball here tonight against the Ricebirds.
Yes, they are. It's number 30 for 14 yards. Kyler Austin, 4 carries, 34 yards.
A pick on their last possession was the only thing that has slowed them down so far here tonight.
Well, the 2 penalties.
That's true, and the penalties were daggers for Gravette. 11:19 to go here in the first half. First and 10 for Gravette from the Ricebird 33. Quarterback takes a snap, just going to keep it himself, and going to drag a couple of Ricebirds inside the 30-yard line. Jumping on his back, riding him pretty good there was Kamarion Pickett, number 12.
He's going to have about 5, though, on first down.
Gets it to the 29 of the Ricebirds on the near hash mark. Beautiful clear night here chilly night in far northwest Arkansas.
And just a light breeze coming out of the north.
Here comes Gravette as they break the huddle and send 3 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to keep it over the right side, and he's got running room. He's inside the Ricebird 20 and out of bounds over there. Pushing him out of bounds was number 18, Julius Gaither for the Ricebirds.
Yeah,
but that's going to move the sticks for the Gravette Lions and quickly back up on the ball. Ricebirds hustled us to get set on defense, and I don't believe they were completely set.
No,
fires it out into the flats, complete inside the Ricebirds 15, down to the 13-yard line, excuse me. It's going to bring up now 2nd down and 5, and quickly Gravette goes again from the center of the field, fires it out in the flats. It is. Got some room on the corner and got a touchdown. Pass complete to number 30 for the Gravette Lions.
That's
Kyler Austin.
Yeah, Kyler Austin. He's a running back as well, but they just ran the same play 2 times in a row there. The Ricebirds didn't stop it on 1st down, so they're going to try to run it again. And he picked up a good block, and Austin made his way into the end zone. 20-7 now. Gravette Lions with the PAT pending. 10:09 left in the second quarter. Good hold. The kick is no good, off to the right.
PAT is no good, and that leaves your score. The Gravette Lions 20, the Stuttgart Ricebirds 7. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
At Brothers Realty, they're the experts in selling Stuttgart, and they're here to assist with all your real estate needs. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, build a home, or start a business in Stuttgart or the surrounding area, Brothers Realty's top-notch listings speak for themselves. With a track record of delivering results, they've got you covered. Whether you're buying or selling, call the team at Brothers Realty at 870-659-4218. Visit them at brothers-realty.com and stay connected on Facebook and Instagram at Brothers Realty. Make your real estate dreams a reality with Brothers Realty.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus. And, of course, 2 locations means 2 websites, petrusgm.com and petrusautosales.com. Petrus, they got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Gravette Lions have just scored to stretch their lead 20-7 over the Stuttgart Ricebirds with 10:07 to go here in the first half. Gravette kicks off and kicks it out of bounds, and so the Ricebirds can take it 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And that is what they choose to do here. And the Ricebirds on this drive need to put points on the board just to stay in this game.
Gravette really reverted to a little tempo on that last possession, Brent, and it was very effective against the Ricebirds. They were not expecting that. Here come the Birds. They went 3 and out on their last possession. Let's see what they can do. Handoff, Juwan Terry starts in the middle, and boy, what a nice open field tackle there by number 22, Jacob Gaylord for the Gravette Lions. Terry gets out across the 35 to the 36, just a gain of 1. 2nd down 9 coming up for the Ricebirds. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds moving from the right to the left, from the north to the south. Dressed in all white with maroon trim. Handoff Juwan Terry, and boy, just running into a big mass of humanity straight up the middle, and he's going to have a couple on the play out to about the 39-yard line. I believe that's where they're going to set it down. So looking at now about 3rd and almost 6 coming up for the Ricebirds from their own 39-yard line. Birds can't afford, excuse me, Brent, Birds can't afford to give the ball right back to Gravette.
Yeah, big play here.
Price, quarterback, takes a snap, straight back to pass, looking, he's going to air it out long, and he has got Ross Atkinson complete on the far sideline. Clutch hauls in another one at the 43 of Gravette. Move the sticks for the Ricebirds.
22 yards, and that was a big 22 yards as Ross got 1 foot in bounds there. Boy, he was close to being out of bounds, but he just drug that foot in bounds, and the Ricebirds are into line territory.
1st down and 10. Ball still on the far hash mark. takes, handoff. Terry coming to the near side, a little bit of room, puts his arm out, does a little stiff arm, gets inside the 40, down to about the 37.5-yard line. Gain of about 5 for Juwan on first down.
Already 14 carries for Juwan, 62 yards.
Good night for Juwan if he can just get past that line. Here come the Birds. 2 wide outs to the right. Takes, hands off Juwan. Juwan starts right, now cuts it right up into the middle, and he's got first down yardage.
He does. He's going to pick up about 5.5, and that's going to be enough for the Ricebird first down.
Gets it out to the 32, down to the 32-yard line of the Gravette Lions. Ball's in the center of the field. 8:28 to go here in the first half. Ricebirds trail 20-7. Here come the Birds with wide outs on each side. Ball's in the center of the field. Slot on the left. Juwan Terry lined up to the left of Price, the quarterback. Fakes to him. He's going to keep it around the left side, and not much there. And now penalty marker comes in down at the 31-yard line. Let's see what that's all about.
I'm afraid it's going to be a block in the back, I believe.
Ricebirds are backing up.
Yeah, it was going to be a loss of maybe a yard or so on the play on the quarterback keeper, but I believe we got a shove in the back there.
And let's see there.
Well,
still no official signal from the.
But I believe it was behind the line of scrimmage. It's behind it, but they're still going to. Okay. They're going to get it.
Illegal block against Stuttgart. And they are going to march it off. It's going to go back to the 42-yard line of the Gravette Lions.
Yep. It was going to be second down and about 11, so now it's first down. First down again, but it's first and 20 for the Birds.
From the 42-yard line, they've got to get down to the 22 for a first down. Kane Price looking to the sideline. He's got 2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Calling signals, takes the snap, hands off Juwan Terry. Juwan a little bit of room as he gets down inside the 35, down to about the 34. He gets about 8 on first down.
Yeah, a nice game there on first down to get you back almost to where you were. So, yeah, second down 12. Now, much better position for the Ricebirds.
Still a little behind the sticks, but you're right, Brent, a lot better position. Birds from the center of the field. 2 wide outs to the right. Straight back to pass. Faking to the right now. He tucks it down, and he's going to just throw it away, and this is going to be intentional grounding here unless –
He was out of the pocket and got it beyond the line of scrimmage.
Okay, you're correct. I'm looking at the wrong – we've got 12 yards to go, so he gets it past, does a nice job using his head on that, and third down now and 12 for the Ricebirds.
You don't have to pick up all 12 here. If you can pick up 5 or 6, and then you can go for it on fourth down.
Exactly. Here come the Birds. A lot of noise from the Gravette fans here on the near sideline. They're giving these aluminum bleachers a fit. Hand off Juwan Terry. Starts up the middle, now cuts to the right.
Ooh,
looked like a little bit of a face mask in there. Now finally a call here. Here comes the flag in.
Yeah, I believe it definitely was a face mask.
It jerked his head around pretty good there.
It did. It was going to be a gain of about 4 on the run, but this should give the Ricebirds the first down.
Moves it down to the 29-yard, the flag is at the 29-yard line. So let's see. Still awaiting official word from the gentleman in the white hat, and it is.
There's that 5-yard face mask that I haven't seen in high school.
5-yard face mask, and it jerked his head around like that? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
You know, we mentioned that a couple of games ago.
Yeah, we did.
5-yard face mask. Had never seen one, but if you add it on to the end of the run, it's going to be third down and 1.
Yeah, that's right. So the Ricebirds using that to their benefit, but for all the world, that looked like that ought to have been a personal foul to me. Well, I mean, we could see it from up here. Here we go, third down, less than 1 for the Ricebirds. From the 23 of Gravette, handoff Terry. Terry's got the first down inside the 20-yard line. Move the sticks for the Ricebirds, first and 10 from the Gravette 19.
Yeah, he's going to have 3 there, and boy, quite a few high snaps tonight. Back to Price. Let's hope that don't come back to haunt the Birds.
Might throw timing off just a little bit for sure. Working from the far hash mark, from the right to the left. Price calling for the ball. Takes, hands off Terry. Terry starts right, now just cuts it right up into the line, gets it down to the 15-yard line.
Right, gain of 4 on first down. 19 carries, 88 yards for Terry. He has been almost all of the offense tonight for the Birds. 6:46 left in the second quarter. The Birds down at the 15, and they almost in a must-score situation here.
Break the huddle, send 2 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. Single back standing to the right, hands off to that back. Juwan Terry's got a little bit of room inside the 10. He's got a first down at the 8.
He does. He picks up 8 yards on that play. That's going to be a first down. Wrightsburg's going to have it first and goal now at the Gravette Lion 8 here. Clock rolling in the second quarter.
Ricebirds digging away. They're down by 2 scores. They trail 20-7. Have not been able to stop Gravette here tonight. Ricebirds need to keep pace with them here and put this one in the end zone. 2 wide outs to the left. Price takes, hands off Terry. Got some running room. It looked like for a minute I thought he was going to blow into the end zone, but nice job by one of the defenders. I believe that was number 55 for Gravette. Comes across and really puts a lick on him at the 6-yard line. So a short gain of what looked like was going to be a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that he had a huge hole there, but it closed quickly and gain of only 2.
Here come the Birds. Second down, goal to go from the Gravette 6. Kane takes, hands off Juwan. Juwan starting to the right, and he is going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's going to be a loss on the play. Back to the 7-yard line. It's going to bring up now third down, goal to go.
Yeah, third down and go here from the 7, and somebody's down hurt.
And
I think that's Terry.
Let's see here.
Yeah. I believe that's Terry. He was down on his knees there.
It is Juwan, and the Ricebird staff is helping him up, and he is not putting any weight at all on his left leg, so that is not a good sign.
No, it's not. Matthew Luster checks into the backfield, but I believe the Ricebirds are going to have to go to the air here if they want to put this ball in the end zone.
Third down, goal to go for the Ricebirds from the 7-yard line of the Gravette Lions. This is a key down or key series in this game. Back to pass, fires across the middle, overthrown, slightly intended for Ross Atkinson, streaking into the end zone, and the Ricebirds are going to settle for a field goal attempt from Dawson McKelvey.
Yeah, Ross just got his hands up a little bit late, and the ball went through his hands, but he didn't get his hands up there until right at the last minute, and that's going to force a field goal attempt from Dawson McKelvey. The Birds do have it right in the middle of the field at the 7-yard line.
Hayden Prine is the holder. Ross Atkinson is the snapper. Dawson McKelvey, left foot soccer-style kicker with those bright shoes. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, plenty long, and it is good. And Dawson McKelvey gives the Ricebirds 3. They cut into the Gravette line lead. Gravette leads 20-10. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back to Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas, site of tonight's first-round state high school football playoff matchup between the Gravette Lions, the number 3 seed out of the 1-4A conference, and the Stuttgart Ricebirds, the number 3 seed out of the 2-4A conference. Dawson McKelvey, who just drilled a field goal, kicks off. It's going to be fielded shy of midfield, but returned across midfield. Good field position now for the Gravette Lions at the Stuttgart 46-yard line with 5:07 to go here in the first half, and Gravette with a 20-10 lead over the Ricebirds.
Yeah, fantastic field position all night for the Gravette Lions. I believe their worst starting field position has been their own 40.
You are correct. And they're starting this one in Ricebird territory.
Yep. Big series here for the Ricebird defense with 5 minutes left to a half.
No doubt about that. Here comes Gravette from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. We saw a little tempo out of them on the last series of downs. Let's see what they do. Quarterback, he's got a whole posse in the backfield with him. Timeout, Stuttgart. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 70 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
And we welcome you back to Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas, where the Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds 20-10, 5:07 to go in the first half. Gravette's quarterback's going to keep it over the left side, and he's a load. He's going to have a first down inside the Ricebird 35 down to the 33-yard line. Move the sticks for the Lions. The Ricebirds have not been able to stop him all night.
No, they have a good blocking up front as well by the Lions. Good size on the line, and they are just putting on
that big number 75. He's a giant out there. We talked about that via text this last week.
He is. I think he's about 6'4".
And he is a well-built young man, let me tell you. Fake into the line, fires out in the flats, eludes one defender, and still.
He was down. Yeah.
And he gets back up and keeps running. He didn't think he was down, but the officials right there has already marked him down at the 28-yard line.
It'll be a gain of about 6. That pass out in the flat to Jacob Gaylord, and that is where all of their passes have gone tonight, out in the flat, and then they pick up some good blocks downfield.
They send 2 wide outs to the right, which is the short side of the field, 1 wide out to the left. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback, and the Ricebirds jump off sides on a little hard count, and that should be enough for a first down.
I almost thought I saw the center flinch, but that could have been because of Ricebirds.
A result of the
bumped into him there. Yeah.
Well, 3 of the Ricebirds, and they got into the neutral zone there, and just a little sloppy play by the Ricebirds is going to give the first down to the Gravette Lions at the Stuttgart 23-yard line with 4:08 to go here in the first half, and Gravette with a 20-10 lead over the Ricebirds. Gravette breaks the huddle to the line. Quarterback has a back behind him. He's in pistol formation. A back to his right. Takes, hands off to the tailback. Tailback's going to be hit hard right at the 21-yard line. Falls forward to the 20, but nice play defensively by the Ricebirds up front.
Yeah, Julius Gaither there wrapped him up in a nice one-on-one tackle. It's going to bring up second down and about 7. They got, Liam, they got a nice scoreboard here at Gravette, but they don't put the down and distance on there for us. So
they sure don't. Nor the yard line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, not very helpful to us here.
No, big press box though.
It is very nice.
2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Takes and on a little speed sweep, and the Ricebirds read it perfectly. Number 72, Dylan Duncan with the loss.
Boy, yeah, big loss on the play there. It's all the way back. It's going to be third down and 11 now. Loss of 4 on that play.
Birds read it perfectly and brings down the ball carrier in the backfield.
Yep. Huge play here on third down and long.
You bet.
2:48 left to go to half, and the clock running. Gravette using the clock here.
2 wide outs to the right, which is the short side of the field. 1 wide out to the left. Fakes, going to fire down across the middle, and he is got a receiver, complete touchdown. Gravette.
Yeah, number 20, Joseph Beam, takes it 22 yards, and he was pretty well covered, but the ball just laid in there perfectly, and that is a position that we wanted to get Gravette into a passing position. Pretty good coverage downfield, but boy, they just go up and make a play there, and that is a big touchdown right before halftime. 22 yards home to Beam, and Gravette is up 26-10 now. They're going to try to kick the PAT. They missed the last one. Okay, and there was offsides on Stuttgart apparently on that play, but it was, of course, declined.
Kicking is number 39. And that is Liam McGuire. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Gravette Lions stretch their lead out over the Stuttgart Ricebirds. They lead 27-10. 2:27 to go here in the first half in this first round state high school football playoff matchup. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
When it comes to harvest season, you're no stranger to long hours, which is why your Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement in Stuttgart, is extending their parts and service hours to help you be ready during this crucial time of year. Trust factory-trained technicians to provide knowledgeable expertise and quick turnaround times. Ask Progressive Tractor and Implement about their next-day parts availability and count on their professionals to help ensure that your equipment stays up and running all day or all night for maximum production and bushels. Contact your local Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement, for more information.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football tonight from Gravette. And the Gravette Lions.
Well, the Ricebirds better get on that. Just barely went out of bounds. That was a dangerous kick there.
It really was. And the Ricebirds were very nonchalant about that. And there needs to be a little bit more sense of urgency, I would have thought, on that. Yeah. Goes out of bounds inside the 30, which will bring it back up to the 35. That's where the Ricebirds will have it. But after Gravette scores now to take the lead, to stretch their lead, 27-10. The Ricebirds now with 2:26 to go.
And Lynn, we have Juwan Terry back out there. That is good news for the Ricebirds.
It really is. Got a little tape there on that left ankle.
Yep. 2:26, one timeout left for the Birds here.
Here come the Birds, moving from the right to the left on your radio dial. From the far hash mark, Kane Price takes a snap straight back to pass, getting some pressure now, and fires out incomplete. Juwan Terry was the closest Ricebird to it. Had he even caught it, it was going to be a minimal gain of maybe a yard on the play. Again, good pressure on Kane Price, the quarterback. 2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Ricebirds from their own 35-yard line with 2:21 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Price is just not getting enough time back there to take those deep shots down the field tonight.
Takes a snap, straight back to pass, getting a lot of pressure. Now he just throws it into the ground.
That was going to be a screen pass there, but they had it read pretty well that time. Quickly 3rd down and 10 here, and the Ricebirds have only ran 9 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, and of course I think they're obviously Gravette very interested in getting the ball back again here before the half.
Yep.
And Bird's helping them out now with an incomplete pass. Stops the clock, saves a timeout for Gravette, and of course, home clock operator's going to have a quick finger on that too.
You're right.
3rd down and 10. Price takes a snap, rolling to his right now, fires back, and it is complete, shy of the line of scrimmage, and there's going to be a minimal gain out to the 39-yard line, gain of about 4 on the play, but 4th down and 6 coming up for the Ricebirds.
Get the Gravette Lions, the Lions of the Lions tonight have just dominated the game. Yeah. The offensive line and defensive lines have played very well.
No question about that, Brent. And another punting situation for the Birds. Hayden Prine standing at his own 28-yard line. Good snap, puts his foot into it. Good punt. And it hits and it's going to take a big Ricebird roll inside the 25 and going to keep rolling inside the 20 to about the 19.5-yard line. So a very effective punt. Good job by Hayden Prine to flip that field position. And it's going to set up a long field for the Gravette Lions. But with 1:57, they've got plenty of time to get something else going here before half.
Yeah, one timeout left for Gravette, and this is by far their worst starting field position of the night. But boy, that last touchdown, Lynn, was really a killer. They're 3rd down and long.
Yeah.
And they pick up that touchdown.
Yeah, it was. Here comes Gravette from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. Send 2 wide outs to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. The quarterback takes it. He rolls to his left, fires, got a man complete across the 31 and out to about the 33-yard line on the reception.
It's number 1, Acosta. He's going to have about 13.
First down and 10. Quickly to the line, and the tailback took off well before the snap, and they do see it. Illegal procedure. It's going to back them up 5. Trying a little tempo there, Brent, and they got a little too much tempo.
Yeah, they did. Trying to go just a little too fast, and that's going to move them back to the 28 with 1:45 left in the first half.
Beautiful night here in far northwest Arkansas. We're in Gravette on the campus of Gravette High School at Lions Stadium here. Field turf field with the light green, dark green striping and orange end zones. Big orange line right in the center of the field as well. Goalposts are tall and white in the end zones. Quarterback takes the snap, back to pass, fires once again, got a man open again, number 1, and he turns on the speed, and the Ricebirds just do trip him up as he tried to cut to the near side. Brings him down shy of a first down at the 40-yard line, quickly to the line. 1:06 to go. This time the quarterback's going to keep it following his blockers and out of bounds here on the near sideline, but he's got a first down out to the Gravette.
Ag Heritage, we have friendly loan officers, competitive rates, and most of all, a lender who provides you with a financing package tailor-made to fit your individual needs. Please contact Kyle Stovson or myself, Kevin Wingfield, in Stuttgart at 870-673-1558. Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services is an equal housing lender.
And there you go. First down and 10 from the Gravette 48-yard line. Here come the Lions. Fires it out in the flats, complete. Midfield 45-40 on the far side. Finally out of bounds. But another first down with 54 seconds to go. These are quick plays here as they're marching it down the field. It started at their own 20-yard line, and they're down to the Ricebird 36-yard line very quickly. Birds have not been able to stop the Gravette Lions tonight. The only time they've been stopped, the Ricebirds had an interception in the end zone.
Yeah, 15 yards on that pass to Austin, and just no Ricebirds anywhere near him when he caught it.
Quarterback takes the snap, rolling to his right, and he's going to fire. He's got a man wide open, and he drops it. Oh, my goodness. He dropped possibly a touchdown, but certainly a big gainer on the near sideline, and I guess I'd have to say that's the worst play of the night for the Gravette Lions.
So that was Caden Brown there, and I think he just took his eyes off the ball to see where his feet were as far as staying in bounds, and just didn't bring it in. So the Ricebirds pick up a break for now. It's going to be second down and 10.
He was wide open. Now empty backfield, 5 wide outs to the right, fires out, and there's Brown. Hits it off. It sure was. And he's going to take it.
And he was out of bounds at the 15. Oh, my. They missed. Well, we have a flag down. His knee was down when he caught the ball. He was out of bounds at the 15, and they're marking it at the 8, but we do have a flag. So all sort of things going wrong there. And Jalen Casey also down for the Ricebirds back at the 35. Sure this flag is going to be on, holding on Gravette, but I can't believe that they missed his knee down when he caught it, and then he also stepped out of bounds at the 15, and they marked it up at the 8.
All right, and again, making his way to the sideline over there was number 44, Jalen Casey, kind of hopping over there. Hopefully maybe just a cramp situation. That's what we'll hope for there on that. They're going to mark the ball back at they've got to get their yard marker set. Still don't have that set. It's going to be second down and 1 according to the yard marker. The down marker on the far sideline is
39 seconds left.
Is at the 27-yard line of the Ricebirds. Second down and 1. And let's see what Coach Kelby Bohannon dials up. He's going to fire across the middle. Got his man complete And a beautifully thrown ball. And catching the ball's out, and I believe the Ricebirds get it.
They do, Lynn. They do get it.
It is the Ricebirds' ball as they knock it out. Ricebirds come up. They're all excited about that, but I tell you, that was an excellent play right down the middle. On the reception was number 22, Jacob Gaylord.
Yeah, he just kept fighting for more yards, and when he did that, the Ricebirds stripped the ball away from him and recovered it at the 12, so a big turnover there, even if the Ricebirds don't have time to do anything here, which they don't really with 31 seconds left. But, just to keep the lines out of the end zone there was huge.
Here come the Ricebirds to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Price is just going to keep it, and he's going to trot outside at the 14-yard line. Going to be just a gain of a couple on the play. 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Going to bring up now 2nd down and 8 for the Ricebirds. Again, the ball at the Stuttgart 14-yard line. 2 turnovers have been the only thing that has stopped the Gravette Lions tonight, an interception and a fumble. Both of them deep in Ricebird territory. Well, one of them in the end zone, as a matter of fact. Here's a pass out in the flat, complete, and brought down inbounds at about the 18-yard line, and with 17 seconds to go, let's see if the Ricebirds get another play off. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. And 10, 9, 8, I believe the Ricebirds are happy to go to the locker room. Trailing in this one, 27-10 here at the half. It's been all Gravette Lions here so far in the first half. Let's see if the Ricebirds can regroup and come out in the second half and make a ball game out of it. The Gravette Lions will get the ball first in the second half. We've got the Southern Bancorp halftime show coming your way. We'll have halftime stats. We'll have the scoring summary, and we may try to find some scores from around the area of interest as well. We've got that coming up for you again on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band will be performing as well, and we'll try to have some of both the sights and sounds from that as well. We'll get started on that in 6 minutes.
Hi, this is Carrie Seaman with the Katie Shack. I'm excited to tell you about the incredible holistic healing options at the Katie Shack. We've expanded our services to create a complete holistic healing practice all in one place. At the Katie Shack, we've teamed up with Dr. Travis Wiley, a chiropractor and nutritional expert who specializes in addressing the root causes of today's health issues. Dr. Wiley uses cutting-edge techniques and a natural approach to tackle health problems and chronic illnesses. But that's not all. Our dedicated team offers a wide range of services to complement your healing journey, from deep tissue massage to lymphatic drainage, pain management, and more. We've got your well-being covered. If you're ready to take control of your health and experience the proven methods that have helped countless members of our community, give us a call at the Katie Shack, 870-873-4300. Schedule a consultation with Dr. Wiley today and start your journey towards a healthier, happier you. Your well-being is our priority at the Katie Shack.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hey there, it's Erin from the Casual Wing at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, where we've got an incredible
And we welcome you back to the Southern Bancorp halftime show a little early. My information was that the Gravette Pep Squad was going to perform first at halftime, but the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band is first up. So let's take a listen to the Ricebird Marching Band. You're listening to the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band performing here at the half.
Let's give our visitors a round of applause, please.
And that was the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band performing here at the half on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Ricebird Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Kevin Sherman, Miss Shannon Hudgens, and Miss Sarah Schroeder. They made the long trip up here this evening and really enjoyed the performance here at the half, and apologize, kind of got into that just a little bit late, but we thought, again, the information we had was that the Gravette pom-pom squad was going to perform first, which would have given us a little bit more time. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and we will now we will go back into our break, and when we come back, we'll have some scores from around the area, and we'll also have our halftime stats. I want to remind you again, here at the half, the Stuttgart Ricebirds are trailing the Gravette Lions 27-10. First round Arkansas State High School football playoff action here tonight from Gravette. I'm Lynn Keller along with Brent Whitman, and we'll be back with more on the Southern Bancorp halftime show in 5 minutes.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong. It's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
$1.2 billion. Imagine what you could do with that much money. Well, thanks to the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you don't have to imagine, because we can tell you exactly what's possible. You can fund more than 720,000 scholarships for Arkansas students. Scholarships that have educated teachers, nurses, engineers, welders, computer coders, and more, changing their lives and reshaping their communities in the process. Arkansas, and together we can imagine what happens next.
Petrus Auto Group is a proud supporter of the Stuttgart Ricebirds. This fall, while heading out to the game, arrive in style and a new truck or SUV from Petrus. 2024s are hitting the lot, but you still have time to custom order your new ride. With 2 locations, Petrus Auto Sales and Petrus Chevrolet GMC. We are proud to be your Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, GMC, and Chevy dealer on the Grand Prairie.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's amazing how important the little things really are in these situations. At Durden's in Stuttgart, we like to help make the little things easier. That's why we're now your local authorized Generac dealer. And that's important too, because not all companies can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator, but Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next storm or outage happens. Call us today at 673-1356 for home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. You can also request service for your generator online at durdeninc.com/schedule. Let's skip the cold showers and save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960. Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies. Levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boot, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
Blue Seal Petroleum in DeWitt and Stuttgart stocks a huge selection of tires for the farm and the family with interest-free financing for up to 6 months. When you're ready for tires for your car, truck, or SUV, call Blue Seal. With brands like Cooper, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Bridgestone, and Firestone, you'll always get the best tires at the best price at Blue Seal. When you need new tires, Blue Seal Petroleum on South Whitehead Drive in DeWitt, 870-946-2281, or on South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-3126.
With power and versatility, the Kubota M7 tractor is built for hay and forage work. Up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, easy-to-use controls, all-day comfort, and your choice of a 30x15 semi-power shift or Kubota variable transmission, and rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your hometown Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
River Valley Tractor. Great products at great prices from great people. With 8 locations, they're right in your backyard. Visit rivervalleytractor.com or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Southern Bancorp halftime show tonight from Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas. Cited tonight's first round Arkansas State High School football playoff matchup between the number 3 seed Gravette Lions out of the 1-4A conference and the number 3 seed Stuttgart Ricebirds out of the 2-4A conference. And here in the first half, pretty well all Gravette as they lead 27-10 here at the half. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Also joining us here tonight, Bobby Keller in the booth with us here as well, along with, of course, Chris Armstrong, Andrew Skinner, and back at the station, Evan Watson manning the board for us. Appreciate the great job that Evan is doing for us here tonight as well. Beautiful evening here in far northwest Arkansas for football tonight. A little chilly. Going to get down into the mid-30s tonight. I would say probably right now it's in the low 50s, Brent, would be my best guess.
It is 47.
Well, there you go. It's cooler than I thought it was, and it is a little light breeze as well. But I tell you, an absolutely perfect night for high school football. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds have got their hands full tonight with the Gravette Lions. Brent, the Lions have a 27-10 lead here at the half. What does it look like statistically speaking?
All right, for the Gravette Lions, Kyler Austin has 5 carries for 37 yards. Caden Brown has 3 for 54 and a touchdown. The quarterback, Gabe Holmes, leads all rushers for Gravette with 7 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown through the air. Gabe Holmes is 10 out of 12 for 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. They are led receiving by Kyler Austin. He has 3 catches for 34, and Joseph Beam has 1 for 22, and that is a 22-yard touchdown. 165 on the ground, 100 passing, 265 yards in the first half for the Gravette Lions. For the Ricebirds, Juwan Terry, 22 carries, 97 yards, and a 2-yard touchdown run. Kane Price has 5 carries for 24 yards. Through the air, Price is only 7 out of 15 for 32 yards and 1 INT. Deontay Starks, only 2 catches for 5 yards. Ross Atkinson, 1 for 22. QT Johnson, 3 for 5. Jamarion Horde, 1 for 3. 126 yards on the ground, 32 passing, 158 total yards for the Wrightsburgs to 265 for the Gravette Lions. And, Lynn, I think the difference in the game is Deontay Starks, 2 catches, 5 yards. We're not used to seeing that out of him. They are doing a fantastic job on him. He's just unable to get open. And on the backside of that, Price is not having a lot of time to throw the ball either.
Lots of pressure on him.
Yeah.
You're exactly right, Brent. And Bird's just really struggling. And I tell you something else, too. We talked about this off the air before we started the broadcast tonight. No Tank Hood out there.
Yeah. I noticed that in pregame. He was in street clothes, and he plugs up the interior of that D line, so that definitely hurts the defense.
And we've not seen anybody push around our line quite like the Lions are doing here tonight, and they're pretty well having their way with the Birds. And, again, they lead here at the half by a score of 27-10. I want to mention again, great crowd of Ricebird fans made the trip up this evening, and the Ricebird Marching Band as well. Band performed there just a little bit earlier tonight. Did not perform their competition show that they have been performing most of the season long. But nice performance here nonetheless at the half. And also uncharacteristically, Gravette did a nice job, the courteous thing, and let them perform first.
Yes,
and
they did.
We didn't think that was going to happen, but it did, and we appreciate that. It did catch us a little off guard on our broadcast, but I hope you got to enjoy a little bit of the Ricebird Marching Band there with the sounds as well as the sights on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebird YouTube channel.
A couple scores here,
All right.
man, real quick.
Fire away.
Lincoln leads Heber 12-7. At half that game is at Heber Springs.
Mm-hmm.
We have Harding Academy hosting Gentry, and they are up 42-6 late in the second quarter. We have Elkins out of the 1-4A up big over Clinton, 49-14 at halftime. They are looking very much like the state title contender there, the Elkins Elks.
Mm-hmm.
And another score, we have Warren 21, Truman nothing at halftime. And I did have the DeWitt Pocahontas score. That is Pocahontas 12, DeWitt 7 at halftime, and that is a little bit of a surprise.
A little bit of a surprise there. Of course, DeWitt's had the injury situation as well. Their quarterback went out and will, I think, be fine when baseball season comes around. I think young man's outstanding pitcher or baseball player. I may be speaking out of turn when I talk about position, but he's a good baseball player is my understanding, but and hopefully he'll be fine as well. But that forced the Dragons to move up a ninth grader into that spot, and Pocahontas team, a good football team as well, has made the trip.
Yeah, and I was reading about that. They have a lot of size up front, so, that might be slowing down that DeWitt offense just a little bit.
Yep, could be. And but anyway, still sounds like a good game in the south part of the county there. Here in the far northwest corner of the state, the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Gravette Lions are contesting this battle of the number 3 seeds. And right now, as we mentioned, it's been all Gravette Lions here in the first half as they lead by a score of 27-10. Southern Bancorp is our halftime sponsor. Southern Bancorp proudly supporting Arkansas sportsmen with flexible lending, customized accounts, and financial development services aimed at helping put you and your family on the path to economic opportunity. They call themselves wealth builders for everyone, and that is very true. Southern Bancorp, with 2 locations in our area, in Stuttgart at 620 East 22nd Street, and for our friends in DeWitt, 220 West Cross. And I encourage you to visit their website, which is banksouthern.com. Of course, the name of the bank is Southern Bancorp, but it is banksouthern.com. And go on their website. There's some great human interest, personal interest stories on there that are really interesting reading and inspirational as well. So check them out online. And we appreciate so much them sponsoring Ricebird football halftime each and every Friday night. Well, we're still probably 3 or 4 minutes away from the start of the second half. No, we haven't seen either one of the teams make an interest the back onto the playing surface. So let's take one more time out here on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. When we come back, we'll be close to starting the second half kick here from Gravette. The Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds 27-10. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Did you know that since 1907, Lane has been providing water services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane provides pump sales and installation, constructs and designs water wells, and installs underground pipes. Lane also has an in-house machine shop, which is prepared to service and repair all brands and sizes of pumps, gear drives, and motors, along with the complete parts department open to the public. For all your water needs, contact Lane first at 2015 South Main in Stuttgart, or call 870-673-1591.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
There's a reason why Brothers Realty has once again been voted the best real estate agency in Southeast Arkansas's Best of 2023 Listeners and Readers Survey. Their dedication to their friends and clients speaks volumes. With a team of 6 experienced agents, Brothers Realty offers the best and friendly, knowledgeable service from start to finish. Trust Brothers Realty to make your real estate dreams a reality. Call Brothers Realty at 870-659-4218. Browse listings at brothers-realty.com and at Brothers Realty on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for choosing Brothers Realty, your trusted partner in Southeast Arkansas.
When it comes to harvest season, you're no stranger to long hours, which is why your Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement in Stuttgart, is extending their parts and service hours to help you be ready during this crucial time of year. Trust factory-trained technicians to provide knowledgeable expertise and quick turnaround times. Ask Progressive Tractor and Implement about their next-day parts availability and count on their professionals to help ensure that your equipment stays up and running all day or all night for maximum production and bushels. Contact your local Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement, for more information.
Tohatsu Outboard offers 4-stroke motors from 2.5 to 250 horsepower, and all with a 5-year warranty. Built with their one-of-a-kind direct injection technology, Tohatsu has revolutionized environmental performance, uncompromising in their pursuit of durable and lightweight outboard motors. And with interest rates as low as 4.99% financing, now is the time to get a new Tohatsu motor from Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. Call Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart or click on maxbw.com. Great service and competitive prices. Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. The hunt begins here.
Your body tells a story. You see the loose skin on your stomach. We see a mom who grew and gave birth to beautiful babies. You see the gray hairs coming in. We see the grace that came with them. You see a tired face in the mirror. We see the woman who shows up when her friends need her the most. At Baptist Health, we see you, all the women we are grateful to serve. Learn more at BaptistHealthWomen.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
And we welcome you back to the Southern Bancorp Halftime Show tonight from Gravette High School in Gravette, Arkansas, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds have traveled to take on the Lions here in the first round of the state high school football playoffs. In the first half, pretty well all Gravette Lions as they lead by a score of 27-10 here at the half. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. And Brent, the Ricebirds, for whatever reason, haven't traveled well. For whatever reason, they don't seem to play as well on the road as they do at Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. And tonight, I guess you could say, is another example of that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, especially in the playoffs. Now, conference season, they play okay, but make these long road trips to towns and schools that we've never played before. And it's just it's almost like just a little bit of shell shock early on, and the other team gets a little momentum, and, before you know it, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Ricebirds haven't won a road playoff game, since 2009?
Yeah, since 2009, they have lost their last 8 road playoff games. Now, 3 of those were at Warren, and 1 was at Shallow Christian, very good teams and programs, but then you lose to Prairie Grove, and that was a winnable game, and, everybody thought tonight, was a winnable game, and the Ricebirds are certainly not out of this game, but they have some work to do here in the second half.
They do, and of course Gravette will get the ball first here to start the second half. The Ricebirds A reminder that they're dressed in their road white uniforms with their maroon numbers, the maroon helmets with the white stripe down the middle. They've got the Flying Bird logo on one side, the jersey number on the other side. The Gravette Lions in black with orange stripes on the shoulder pads as well as down the side of their pants. And they've got black helmets with a sort of a reflective line on the side, or certainly a kind of a chrome decal line on the side of their helmets. The field here is the alternating light green, dark green stripes, big orange lion, front-facing lion here that is painted in the center of the field. And both the end zones are orange with white lettering, Gravette in one end, Lions in the other, and the goalposts are white. And this is a fairly new facility that we're at here tonight. Tall press box, a little taller than we have actually at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. And so Brent and I have a good vantage point of the field and the action here tonight. Matter of fact, we moved up from the booth that we were assigned.
Which was about like a phone booth.
It was, yes, the width of a phone booth, right, exactly. And we came up to join our live stream crew up in the crow's nest, I guess you could call it. It's all open and
open air area.
It is, and it's chilly, but it's comfortable here tonight. Here come the Rice Birds kick team, and Dawson McKelvey's got it teed up. He's going to put that bright orange shoe into it, end-over-end kick. That's going to be fielded inside the 10-yard line. The Rice Birds are right there if they can bring him down, and they do. Get him down at the 14-yard line. This will be the worst starting position of the night for the Gravette Lions, and maybe a little spark there for the Rice Birds. Maybe on the return for the Gravette Lions was number 7, Eric Vogt. And I thought he was going to see if it would go out of bounds, but he didn't want to take too long to determine that because it didn't go out of bounds. He fielded it and got it back from about the 9 out to the 14. Rice Bird defense, get a stop right here, get the ball back, make something happen point-wise, and we could have us a new ball game.
That's right. That's right. Rice Bird forced 2 turnovers on the night. We could use another one right here.
Quarterback Brody Bohan, is Gabriel Holmes, number 10. He takes on a little speed sweep coming to the near side, and the Rice Birds are all over it on the stop for the Rice Birds. They were led there by number 44 for the Birds, Jalen Casey, and good to see him back out, Brent.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was that speed sweep that Caden Brown scored on in the first quarter. He only picks up 5 there.
It's going to bring up now 2nd down and 5 from the Gravette 19-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Sends a man in motion, hands to the tailback. He's got running room, and he's got a first down. He busts out across the 30 out to the 34-yard line on the carry. Kyler Austin, number 30.
Yeah, just fantastic blocking up front, Lynn, and then they got those big, strong power backs, and they are just hard to contain.
Here comes tempo. Rice Birds don't have everybody off the field, and they snap the ball. No penalty. Yes, now there is a penalty marker down.
Yeah. There is. They're going to pick up about 5 on that play, but they will take that penalty and get the 5 yards to still have first down.
They started that tempo of some in the first half, and they did it then too. And the Rice Birds trying to get off field never even looked back. They were just jogging.
So they're going to get the penalty, and it's going to be first down and 5 instead of 2nd down and 5, I believe.
The only question was if they didn't allow the defense to substitute, because if the offense substitutes, isn't that true also in high school? I know that's the case
it should be, but they shouldn't be able to set the ball for play until you do that. So that could be on the refs. They might have set the ball ready for play too early when they shouldn't have.
Right.
And that was just on them that time. So.
And the officials were talking about it. They're talking about it with Coach Bohannon of the Gravette Lions.
No, but that's what they're going to call, though.
A legal substitution against the Rice Birds, and that's just because they didn't have the guys off the field in time before the ball was snapped.
All right, so now they take it back to the original line, mark off 5, it's 1st and 5. I believe. Is that not correct?
That should be correct. And 3 wideouts to the left. Empty backfield for the Gravette Lions. They've got a slot on the right, which is the short side of the field. Ball's on the near hash mark. Here in the third quarter, Gravette is moving from the left to the right on your radio dial, which is the south to the north.
The ball should be at the 37, Mr. Ref. Just set the ball down right where you are. You got it perfect. They don't get to play and the 5 yards. I don't believe. Because if you get to play, that would be illegal participation. And I believe that's not a 5-yard penalty. I believe the refs are confused about it here as well.
And the Gravette fans aren't happy. I can hear them yelling down below us here.
Yeah, you don't get to play and the penalty. Unless I'm 100% wrong, but I don't believe you do. You either get to play or the penalty.
They're going to give them both.
They're going to give them both. Wow. Okay.
All right, it's going to be first down from the from the Gravette 42-yard line. Empty backfield, 3 wide outs to the left. Slot on the right. Quarterback calls for it. He's just going to keep it right into the line. Ricebird's hitting, but boy, that power of that quarterback gets some positive yardage out across the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 yards, second down and 5 coming up now for the Lions from their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, he picks up 5 on first down. Now, Keel Bradley hit him in there, but, boy, he fell forward for a couple more yards.
Got a back standing to his left. Hands to that back, coming to the near sideline. Big hole on the near sideline. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. The ball's on the ground, but it comes bounces right back to him.
Wow.
Ricebird's hitting. The ball went down, and just like he was dribbling the basketball, it went right back to him. Yep. On the carry was Kyler Austin. Big first down. Here's more tempo.
Yeah, big break there for the Lions.
From the 27 of the Ricebirds, coming to the near side. Same guy, big collision once again, slung down that time by number 18, Julius Gaither. But he's got close to first down yardage. Yes, he first down and 10.
He has 10.
At the Ricebird 17-yard line. Gravette started at their own 14. They're at the Ricebird 17. 10-11 to go in the third quarter. First possession here of the second half for the Gravette Lions. And they lead 27-10. And they're looking for more. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Quarterback's just going to take a snap, keeping himself around the right side, and he's down inside the 5 to the 4. No call on that as he turned that corner.
Yeah. Matthew Luster was in the stranglehold there, but it's going to be a first down.
And here goes the tempo again as they rush. Ricebird's not even on side, and they jump. They jump offside. This should back them up 5. Sometimes that tempo bites you if you're not ready.
That's right.
Illegal procedure against the Lions will back it back to the Stuttgart 9-yard line, or they're going to put it on the 10-yard line.
First down to goal from the 10.
9:48 to go in the third quarter. This is the first possession of the second half. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. They send a man in motion from the left, fake to him, going to hand it to the tailback. He's just going to power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kyler Austin for the Gravette Lions.
10 yards right up the middle. He had a nice hole opened up there, and Kyler Austin knows how to make it into the end zone. His first touchdown of the night, but he is now up to 97 yards after that 10-yard touchdown run. 9 carries for Austin with the PAT pending here, 33-10.
And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds 34-10 with 9:44 to go in the third quarter. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great health care plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
And we welcome you back to Gravette High School on the campus, Lions Stadium on the campus of Gravette High School. We'll get it out for tonight's first round for tonight's first round state playoffs here. Got my tongue tied here. And the Gravette Lions with a 34-10 lead over the Stuttgart Rice Birds. Set to kick now is number 23 for the Gravette Lions.
That's Brody Bohannon.
And that's probably a relative of the coach. End-over-end kick fielded at the 14. Back across the 20, coming to the near sideline. Comes Sparky Clark across the 25 and out to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Rice Birds will have it. Their first possession here of the second half. Again, Rice Birds trail 34-10.
And the Rice Birds' first possession of the second half here, they let the Gravette Lions march it right down the field, and they had a long ways to go after that great kickoff by Dawson McKelvey. Even fumbled one time, but picked up their own fumble, and let's see what the Rice Birds can do.
86-yard drive for the Lions. Here come the Rice Birds from their own 30. Straight back to pass, now rolling to his right. Looks, fires across the middle, low, but caught. And let's see, Deontay Clark on the reception. They said no.
They say no. That's the referee that had his back to the catch said no. Okay.
Second down and 10 coming up for the Rice Birds from their own 30-yard line. Ball's on the near hash mark here in the third quarter. Rice Birds moving from the right to the left. Birds dressed in all white with maroon numbers, maroon helmets. The Gravette Lions in black with orange on their sleeves and orange stripes down the side of their pants, white numbers. Field turf field here at Gravette. Quickly fires out in the flats, complete across the 30, 35, puts his head down to the 36-yard line, and on the reception.
It's QT Johnson. He's going to have 6 on second down.
What's been the longest play from scrimmage for the Rice Birds tonight, Brent?
It's going to be.
It's not. We haven't had a chunk play.
No, Ross Atkinson for 22 yards.
Yes, that was our one chunk play. You're right. Here come the Rice Birds on third down and 4 from their own 36-yard line. Price takes the snap, now rolling to his right with a lot of pressure, fires, and it's complete, but only to the line of scrimmage. And going to give him 1 yard forward progress out to the 37-yard line, but it's going to bring up now fourth down in a punting situation for the Rice Birds.
Yeah, Kenny Price in the first half not getting a lot of time to throw there, and the Rice Birds come out with some short, quick, intermediate routes here, and just unable to pick up a first down. That Gravette line defense doing a good job covering up the Rice Bird receivers.
Connor Acosta is back deep for Gravette, standing back at his own 30-yard line. Hayden Prine, low snap to him. He fields it at his own 25. A low end-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 27. Now retreating all the way back to the 22, trying to get the corner on the near side. Turns the corner, and the Rice Birds drag him out of bounds. Ross Atkinson just grabbed him by the jersey and slung him out of bounds. But good field position coming up for the Gravette Lions, their second possession here of the second half. And Gravette in control, 34-10 over the Rice Birds.
7:54 left in the third quarter, and as you mentioned, the Lions totally in control of this ball game on both sides of the ball here
absolutely.
Tonight.
Rice Bird offense just can't get on track, and defense just hasn't done its job tonight as well.
And of course, the Rice Birds now in a situation where you really can't run the ball either.
Right, you're right. Here come the Lions to the line of scrimmage. One back standing to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback takes, he pitches back to the speedster Brown. He breaks a tackle at the 39, turns the corner into Rice Bird territory and out of bounds at about the 48-yard line on the Stuttgart side of midfield.
And that was Cordero Berry running him out of bounds, who Coach Price may not play tonight, but that's number 21 out there. He ran him out. Fantastic play there by Price, running down the speedster from behind.
Cordero Berry, ninth grader for the Rice Birds. Great things coming in the next few years for the Rice Birds, folks. Just stay tuned. Quarterback rolling to his right, looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Just runs right between two defenders. Now runs into another defender and just bowls them over and gets up, proudly displaying first down on the far sideline. And it is 1st and 10 for Gravette at the Stuttgart 31-yard line. With 7:36 to go here in the third quarter, Gravette marching right down the field.
Now they are. Gravette Lions have been the more physical team tonight, too.
That big quarterback's impressive, I tell you.
He is. 220.
He takes, hands off, tailback, straight up in the middle. And, boy, that nice job that the line is doing, opening up a hole right up the middle.
No doubt.
And gets about, what, 6?
Yeah, 6 on first down. And they're getting at least 5 yards on about every run.
See Dylan Duncan out there kind of favoring right leg a little bit, maybe a cramp situation or maybe a little stinger, but he's walking it off. He is a trooper, let me tell you, folks. Handoff, Riceburg defense wasn't set, but my goodness, he didn't need to be set on that one. Golly. He came through like a house of fire, brings down the ball carrier.
Yeah, gain of about 3. But
3rd down and 1. Here's a little more tempo. Quickly to the line. Quarterback's just going to keep it over the right side, puts his head down. He gets hammered at the 15-yard line, but that's enough for a first down. He rolls over to the 14, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Gravette Lions with 6:46 to go here in the third quarter. Gravette inside the Ricebird red zone for the second time here in the second half. Break the huddle and to the line. 2 backs in the backfield with a quarterback. He's in pistol formation, hands to the tailback now. Penalty marker before the snap. Offsides
on the defense
against the Ricebirds. And that'll give them a free 5. Move it down to the 9-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 5 for the Gravette Lions from the Ricebird 9. They break the huddle. Quarterback, pistol formation, back standing right behind him, hands to that tailback into the line, and he just powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gravette from 9 yards out, Kyler Austin.
Yep, you are not going to tackle that young man with just a shove. He's going to run through some arm tackles, and he had 2 touchdowns on the night now and 115 yards rushing. And it's 40-10 now with the extra point pending.
There's the snap, there's the hole, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds 41-10 with 6:18 to go here in the third quarter. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Whether you've got 100 acres to mow or just some brush out back, show Brush who's boss. Wood's line of rotary cutters match a variety of tractors and applications, so you can start clearing tall grass or tough brush right away. With high lift blades and deeper decks for a better overall cut quality, you won't find any other rotary cutters that keep your land in line like Wood's. Stop in to Prairie Implement Company in Stuttgart to find the right Wood's rotary cutter for your next job.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. And with their 2 locations, that means 2 websites. 19th and Main Street for Chevrolet and GMC, that's petrusgm.com. And out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, that's petrusautosales.com. Great ways to start your vehicle shopping experience is with one of the Petrus websites. The Gravette Lions extended their lead over the Ricebirds. They lead now 41-10, and they kick off. Deontay Clark is going to return the ball back out across the 25. Out, let's see where they set it down. About the 27.5-yard line is where the Ricebirds will have it for this possession here in the third quarter. Birds come from the sideline to the line of scrimmage, and they'll start this series of downs with 3 wide outs to the left. Straight back to pass, firing out in the flats, complete across the 30. Head down, 35. QT Johnson powers his way across the 35 out to the 36. Give him 8 yards on that first down reception.
Yeah, 8 yards, and quick pass out in the flat to QT.
Second down and 2 coming up now from the 36 of the Rice Birds. Here come the Birds to the line. 2 wide outs to the right. Single back standing to the left of the quarterback. Kane Price takes a snap, handoff. Terry starts in the line, nothing there, and then cuts it to the outside. Good pursuit by the linebackers for the Gravette Lions.
His forward progress is going to give him a first down, though.
Ashton Spears on the stop, number 2 for the Gravette Lions. But a fresh set of downs for the Rice Birds from their own 38-yard line with 5:17 to go here in the third quarter. Birds trail by 31. Wideouts on each side, balls on the far hash mark. Birds moving from the right to the left. Price back, looking. Now he's going to air it out long across the middle, and it's going to be picked off at the 29, coming back across the 30. Midfield, 45, 40, 30, and down at the 22-yard line. Picked off right over the middle.
Yeah, it looked like you had Ross Atkinson across the middle short, but he was trying to take a deep shot there to Sparky Clark, and he was just undercut there right at about the 30, and Sparky is now being helped off the field. Looked like maybe just a cramp situation, though, for Sparky.
Carter Wheeler on the stop after the interception for the Rice Birds, number 52.
And with the Gravette line touchdown here, they can start the clock.
Start the clock, and we can start the process of leaving Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to leave it tonight, though, but the Rice Birds can get home maybe just a little bit.
You won't be near as far northwest as you are now,
That's
though,
right.
I can promise.
You are correct.
You can't get much further northwest than we are right now. And the Gravette Lions will have it. First down and 10 to the Stuttgart 21-yard line. Fired out in the flats. There's the Speedster Brown. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. They made quick work of that. Let's get that clock moving and let's get out of Dodge.
That was 23 yards past the Caden Brown from Gabe Holmes. And that'll bring it up to 47-10. With that's number 39 on to attempt the PAT, Liam McGuire. He may be getting a little bit tired of kicking all these PATs tonight. Good snap, good hold. The kick is down. It looks good.
And it is good. And the Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Rice Birds by a score of 48-10, and that should start the Mercy Rule clock.
Yeah, 48-10, 4:42. They will probably start it up on the kickoff. And it should run pretty quickly here to finish out this game. Rice Birds just ran into a much better team here tonight. A bigger team on the lines and just a physical team and a great downhill running team. But they've kind of, Lynn, and they passed the ball just a little better than I thought they would as well.
Right,
tonight.
they really have. They've been very effective, really, in all aspects of the game.
They have, and they're going to be a handful for the Rivercrest Colts next week.
I think you're exactly right. Kicking will be number 23. Bohannon moves up, puts his foot into it. End over end kick, and the Rice Birds are going to field it and drop it at the 20-yard line. It falls forward, though, across the 25.
There's a Matthew Luster falls on it there, and now the clock will start, and it is winding.
Stuttgart Rice Birds season is going to end here tonight in Gravette. Long bus ride to come up here today. They left Stuttgart about 10:45. A lot of fanfare in town, drove by all the schools, and I just love that, the way they do that, and really instills a lot of pride I think, in the team to be looked up to by all those students at those other schools.
You got Keaton Byers in there now at QB.
Handoff, good hard run coming to the near side.
Thomas.
Yeah, good to see Jeremiah out there. Missed him a little bit in the middle of the season.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to have a first down. Second teamers in there for both teams. Well, for the Ricebirds, I'm sure. I think I see a few in there as well for the Lions. You would hope that they would have some in there now. you certainly wouldn't want to get anybody hurt.
Handoff again. Thomas picking his way through, and a nice little gain there on first down out across the 40 near the 41-yard line. On the carry, Jeremiah Thomas again. Ball's in the center of the field. Birds moving from the right to the left here for the final 3 minutes of the third quarter. Wide outs on each side. Byers at quarterback. Another high snap back to him. Hands off Thomas. Thomas trying to get the corner on the far side. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half yard, but probably we'll just say line of scrimmage on that. On the far sideline, it's going to bring up now 3rd down and 6 for the Ricebirds from their own 40-yard line. Clock moving, 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And I'm pretty sure that's Byers, Lynn. He's wearing 12, which he normally wears 22. But
correct.
Yeah, but that is Keaton back there.
Yeah. Handoff once again, Thomas. Thomas trying to break through that line and just can't make it happen. Nice job by the defense of the Gravette Lions. And a gain of 1 on the play is going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Ricebirds. And Hayden Prine is going to step back into punting formation again. He's going to be standing inside his own 30-yard line, awaiting the snap, and he'll take the snap from his buddy Ross Atkinson, and it'll probably be one of the final times in both of their career to hook up on this play. Return man for Gravette standing back at his own 30. Hayden puts his foot into it, low line drive, and I thought it hit the back of one of the Gravette lines, but I may be wrong.
I think it did too. I don't think that got above about 10 foot high all the way down a line drive punt.
And one of the lines got down there, number 21, Kelton McDougal. I think he saw that ball hit
I think so too.
The other line, so he goes down there and falls on it.
Yeah,
and,
smart play.
Absolutely it was. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 32 of Gravette. The Lions will have it. And we've got less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Clock moving continuously. Gravette with a 48-10 lead over the Ricebirds. And let's see, they are going to have to snap it once here in the third quarter with the play clock down at 15. Here come the Gravette Lions. Looks like a new quarterback calling signals. Takes, hands off into the line, and running room, gets out across the 40, still on his feet.
Well, that's one of their starters back there. They want to keep him in the game, I guess.
Brought down by number 65, Avery Robnett for the Ricebirds.
And that's Jacob Gaylord. He started the game.
And here comes wholesale substitutions now for the Ricebirds. Lots of ninth graders out there now.
Yep.
For the Birds. And that is it for the third quarter of action. We've got 3 in the books. The fourth one's going to be a quick one, so hang with us. Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the Gravette Lions by a score of 48-10. We've got the final quarter of the season coming your way in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Producers Rice Mill in Stuttgart is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Ricebird Sports. Producers is here for you year-round, providing the hometown service you desire. Producers supports community activities and is proud to be a part of the Grand Prairie. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Ricebird Sports, let our sponsors know, because without their support, this broadcast would not be possible. Producers Rice Mill in Stuttgart, supporting the community and Ricebird Sports.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation cost, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
And we welcome you back to the fourth quarter of action here tonight from Gravette. The Gravette Lions lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds by a score of 48-10. Gravette with the ball as we start the fourth quarter of action. The clock running continuously with the mercy rule. And Gravette carries the ball all the way down to the Stuttgart 25-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. Ball's on the near hash mark. Gravette moving from the right to the left on your radio dial. Fires out in the flats, incomplete. Should have been caught. It just went off both hands, and the Ricebirds didn't have anybody back there that could have snagged that one. So it falls incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Gravette Lions. Hope you've enjoyed Ricebird football this season on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebird YouTube channel. I want to remind all you Ricebird fans that you can go back and watch any of the games again and watch them as many times as you would like. Here's a handoff over the right side through the line. Now the Ricebirds converge and bring him down.
That was number 54, Dylan Cottrell on the tackle. Gain of about 7.
Good job, Dylan. Down to the 18-yard line of the Ricebirds. Brings up now third down and 3 for the Gravette Lions.
10-20 left in the game. Ricebirds down by bunch here.
Ricebirds trail it, 48-10. You look at Gravette's schedule, and every game has been decided by more than 3 touchdowns except for one.
Yeah.
They had one close game in the middle of the year. But they either lost big or they won big, and they're winning big here tonight. Ricebirds chase the ball carrier around the corner, and he's going to have a first down. He'll be inside the Ricebird 10-yard line, so it's going to bring up now first down and goal to go for the Gravette Lions as they keep the foot on the gas here with 9:45 to go, clock moving continuously here in the fourth and final quarter.
That was number 34, Jake Mayo, on the carry. He's a senior for the line.
And ball on the near hash mark. They're taking their time with the play clock. It's at 22, 21, 20, 19. Just taking all the time off they can. Ricebird faithfuls across the way. Brent's still there. I'm telling you, they're going to be there to the end.
You came this far, you might as well stay for the whole game.
There you go. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Timeout, Gravette. Why?
I don't know. I mean, just take the 5-yard penalty and keep the clock rolling.
Timeout, Gravette. Why not? Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports.
Are you ready for a fantastic deal? At Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop, right in the heart of downtown Stuttgart, we're offering Vera Bradley throw blankets for just $30. That's nearly half the regular price, and these blankets are one of our best sellers. These cozy throws make great gifts and are perfectly priced for holiday gift exchanges. But hurry, this amazing offer lasts only until November 16th or while supplies last. Wrap up your holiday shopping at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. And, of course, 2 locations, 19th and Main for Chevrolet and GMC, and out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus. They've got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the Gravette Lions by a score of 48-10 here in the fourth quarter with 8:45 to go, clock moving continuously. Second down, goal to go coming up for the Gravette Lions from the Stuttgart 12-yard line.
Well, I got a minute to give you some scores
All
here.
right, good deal.
Mayflower leads Bald Knob 21-14. Warren leads Truman 21-0. Cross the Trails Nashville now 22-21.
There you go. Thank you, Brent. And update on the DeWitt score, I think.
Yeah, DeWitt leads Pocahontas 21-20 in the fourth quarter now. And delay a game on the Lions there. Continuing on with some scores. Harding Academy up big on Gentry 49-6. Malvern 28, Lone Oak nothing. That was a second quarter score.
Mm-hmm.
And Ozark up 21-14 over at Lamar.
That 1-4A looking very positive.
Yep.
Quarterback for Gravette. Easy into the end zone. Touchdown. 16 yards.
That was number 18. Who is, let's see if I can read this tiny print on the roster here. That is Hudson Harris.
Untouched into the end zone around the left side. Made it look easy. And his name again, Brent, was?
Hudson Harris. How far was that, Lynn?
16 yards.
16 yards, okay, for Hudson Harris. He gets on the board here in the playoffs.
And the extra point was good.
Yeah, 55-10 now, 7:10 left, and the clock rolling here. And the Gravette Lions will be on the road next week. They will have the long road trip next week. They will have to go all the way to Rivercrest, and that's in Wilson, Arkansas, and I would have no clue how to get there from here. Boy, that is going to be a long trip.
I'd go back to Alma, get on the freeway, and ride the freeway to West Memphis.
Yeah, because,
and
man,
go north.
That is going to be a long trip for them. But I tell you what, though, I think they have a chance in that ball game. I mean, Rivercrest.
Oh, I do too.
You know, is a good team. I don't think they're as good as they were, just a few years ago. Mm-hmm. They will be favored in that game, but I would not count this Gravette Line team out of that game at all.
They might learn what the effects of a 5-hour bus ride are going to be like.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Because that's certainly what the Ricebirds have had to do.
That's right. That's right.
I also want to tip my hat to Ricebird administration, to the Stuttgart School administration for the decisions that they made. There will be 2 CDL drivers on each one of the buses that have come up here, and I thought that was
smart.
Very, very good planning on that. And, of course, the safety of the students, of course, is the number one thing. Here is the kickoff that is going to be fair caught by the Ricebirds.
At the 37-yard line, that seems to be a good starting field position for the Ricebirds tonight.
All night long. Yeah. That is the little high end over end kick has been fielded there, with the exception of 1 or 2.
Yep.
And, of course, they knew, of course, to keep it away from some of the skilled players of the Ricebirds. And, honestly, they haven't been in the game tonight. They just have not had an opportunity to show their talents here tonight.
Yeah, Ricebirds late getting player onto the field. That's number 20, Chance Clark, coming on the field.
And back to pass, going to air it out long. It gets hit just as he throws it, but it's still going to be caught at the 49-yard line on the reception for the Ricebirds, Tremont White.
Not for sure who that is quarterbacking, though. Not for sure if that's Keaton Byers or someone else. But it's going to be a gain out to midfield, so a gain of 13.
Ball right at the midfield stripe, just inside the soccer circle that is painted here on the field, and that big orange frontward-facing lion. Here's a handoff into the line, and a couple of yards. Now the ball is loose, and, of course, the Ricebirds say they have it. Gravette say they have it, and the officials agree with Gravette. Gravette comes up with it, and they're coming out of there like they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Chance Clark fighting for more yards there at time. He had about a 3-yard gain, and then the pile was just kind of pushing him forward, and then the ball was stripped. And Gravette takes over with 4 minutes left in the game.
Clock moving. Gravette Lions lead 55-10. And that's kind of a theme to come way up into northwest Arkansas and have half 100 hung on us.
Yeah.
Brent. Our last trip up here was similar.
It was, yeah, it was. So, yeah, Northwest Arkansas is not has not been hospitable to the Ricebirds here in recent memory.
Gravette with the ball at their own 45-yard line. Handoff coming to the left side and turning the corner, and everybody's been able to turn the corner, and this one does too. And from the 35-yard line, inside the 35 down to the 32, steps out of bounds.
It's going to be about a 32-yard gain for number 36. Number 36 on.
Is that the kicker?
It may be. Yeah, that is. No, 39 is the kicker.
Okay,
yeah,
all
that's
right.
36, Peyton Burnett.
Gets it out, down to the Ricebird 32-yard line. 2:50 to go here. Clock moving continuously here. Ricebird fans, say a little prayer for all the students that'll be on the road till the wee hours of the morning here tonight. Pray that we'll keep them safe. And drivers alert. Handoff, another big gain down to the Stuttgart 25-yard line.
Gain of 7 on that first down play. 2:20 left, the clock rolling here.
Ricebird band across the way. They're still at it, hot and heavy. They add so much to the experience on Friday nights, and even see the flag line gals over there working it. 2 minutes to go here in this one. Gravette with the ball, 2nd down and 3 from the Stuttgart 25-yard line. Hand off to the tailback, looking for a little room. And Ricebirds sling him down on the stop for the Ricebirds, number 50, DeAnthony Scales.
Short gain on that play. We got 3rd down and 1 here, a minute 30.
23-yard line of the Ricebirds. Ball's in the center of the field.
.120 left. Gravette Lions using all the play clock, as they should at
Absolutely.
this point.
Absolutely.
And if they get a first down here, I would hope that they would take a knee.
And the quarterback takes, hands off to the tailback. He's looking for some room in the line, and he's got a first down inside the Ricebird 20-yard line down to the 19. 55 seconds to go. And they set the play clock at 40, so they'll have to snap it one more time. And Gravette will put one in the win column here, and the Ricebirds will end their season with a 7-4 record.
Okay.
And there is the victory formation, and with 25 seconds to go, that will do it. The Gravette Lions will let the last seconds roll off the clock, and they have won the first round matchup between the Gravette Lions and the Stuttgart Ricebirds. Gravette with a final score of 55-10 over the Ricebirds. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Blue Seal Petroleum post-game show. We'll have the end-of-the-game stats. We'll have maybe some more scores from around the area, and we'll put a wrap on this game, and we'll put a wrap on this season, and we'll get started on that in 4 minutes.